All right, we are on.
So you're the only one without a background that's like way too serious.
All right. Welcome everyone to MÖRK BORG CHÖRÖNZÖN. Yeah, we're gonna get real dark real quick here with a bit of gaming for you all with the now Emmy award-winning best product of the 2020 MÖRK BORG, which is a traditional or an old school revival book that has come out from our friendly folks in Sweden, and it is just incredibly beautiful. If you can see that, it's almost not even of this plane. It's barely visible there. But yeah, look at that. It's just an amazing layout, amazing design, and the game design is really ridiculous, as we'll find out. So, I'm Marty Caplan. Let's all introduce ourselves. I'll be your dungeon game master for the evening. Why don't we start with Alexei?
Hi, everybody. My name is Alexei Gerard. You can find me online at VoxXMachina on Twitter. Do we want to dive into character creation or whip around?
We're going to do that right after we whip around and talk to
Okay.
everybody has a chance to intro.
Yeah.
How about
I'm excited
Jess?
to be.
Mm-hmm.
Jess, go ahead.
Yay, my turn. What's up, everybody? I'm Jessica. I'm online as Jessica Gloom in lots of places. And I'm so stoked about this. This is my birthday present.
It is. Happy birthday weekend for Jess.
Yeah.
Not the only one either, because look at that. We got old Cuss.
Okay.
Marcus Flores, usually in the GM's chair, but finally able to play.
Now we're in. I get to be in the player's chair. I get to relax, kind of, and sort of, and make all kinds of weird shit and suggestions happen.
That's right.
Sorry, I'm late. I didn't get to put on my professional face. Hello, it's Marcus Flores. It's your old buddy Uncle Cuss. Check me out on Marcus Flores 13, or sorry, Marcus Flores _13. Where you can yell at me about how I don't play your Dungeons and Dragons right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but this is not your Dungeons and Dragons.
No,
this is not your grandma's Dungeons and Dragons.
This is not even your mom's Christianity, motherfucker. This is MÖRK BORG. This is the Dark Fortress.
Yeah. All right, and of course, Devon.
I'm Devon. I'm on most places online as Devon Decibel. I'm excited to play with Marcus. I've been playing games with Marcus for like 6 years, 7 years, something like that. I've never been on the same side of the table as him.
All right, well, so we're going to make some characters for this this adventure, which is titled CHÖRÖNZÖN.
CHÖRÖNZÖN.
And it is about a set of scum crawling on the surface of this doomed world, making any survival efforts they can. But when one time in your life you decided to look up into the sky, you saw a streak of yellow light, a falling thing, a star, and it cut the heavens open and dropped 3 different pieces of itself onto the doomed planet. And that all occurred just a few minutes ago, and the let's figure out who we are, and we can think about what our attitudes are about it.
That's right, the doomed planet of Earth.
Yes, so I think we're going to use the Scum Bertha, which is the online tool so generously provided by our designers. So go ahead and click your Scum Bertha and see what slits out of this slop.
Ooh, this guy looks fun.
Ooh. Okay. Can we start with just like what classes we are, and we can all try to play different classes and just re-roll if someone says what you got.
Okay.
You want a power game in this game? You go right ahead, Jess.
Yeah.
I'm a heretical priest.
Power!
power.
You know.
I just rolled up a heretical priest.
Yeah, you did.
All right.
I have a gutter-born scum.
Ooh.
I got a fanged deserter.
Ooh, Urik High.
This is perfect. I got an occult herb master.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Torvald. So look at that. We all
Yeah.
Okay, great. So
We're totally balanced as party.
did.
you're going to be very successful.
We're so successful. I have 2 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That's
You
gonna work.
do?
That's
I
gonna work.
do.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
have 5 hit points.
I have 2 hit points.
I'm so powerful.
Where do you find? Oh, I have 3.
So strong. Oh my god.
Right, so we're keeping these. We're not killing them.
If you guys, it's up to you guys. I mean, obviously we'll be able to. We'll need more, since
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
hit points.
So I'm gonna save this one. This
I
scum.
rolled them again on my phone and I got a wretched royalty, which is my
Ooh,
Oh.
I love that.
Well, use that as the number 2, maybe.
I gotta do this. I'm sorry. I'm doing it. I fucking love this guy.
All right. So okay, Marcus, do you have a name?
Yes. My name is Grin. Grin, I am a gutter-born scum. Would you like to know more about me?
Why don't you describe yourself?
As a child, my mother was hanged from a tree outside of Gaglenbeck. And I fell out of her corpse. An ill star smiled upon my birth, yes? Poverty, crime, and bad parenting didn't help either. Oh, I guess Dad was still around. In my community, an honest day's work was never an option. Not that you ever tried. What am I? Some kind of mug? A razor blade and a moonless night are worth a week of chump work. I am bitter and shrewd. One of my hands is replaced with a rusty hook.
Oh, me too.
Brother, you whistle while trying to hide. Oh no, that's terrible. So I whistle while I try to hide. You will deny this. Whistle when 5, 7, 9, 11, or 13 is rolled on a D20. I have a donkey. And that's Grin.
So wait, his name is Grin?
Yes.
Grin? It's not helpful. It's not helpful. No.
I can't hear Marty.
Marty's off.
Oh, Marty's in.
Oh no, I'm here. All right. So,
There we go.
what's your donkey's name?
The Christian God is trying to silence our GM.
That's a long name for a donkey.
I like it.
That's
Oh
a-
yeah,
I like
it
it
is.
too.
It is very.
What's your donkey's name for short?
Very doom metal.
Oh, sorry, my donkey's name for short. It is.
Silent.
Well, yeah.
Donkey.
Actually, let me roll in the in this one. It allows me to roll a d6 and a d8. 2 and 4.
There are, yes. Look on the inside cover. You can just roll up. You can roll a D68 for a name. Perfect.
Graft.
Graft.
Hey, Grin, this is Graft.
Hmm.
And Graft has a haunted eye.
Of course it is.
Okay.
Is a graft a she, a he, or a indeterminate?
Let's see. Odd is the he, even is the she.
Non-binary.
She will be. She's family. She's the only one I like talking to.
Only one you like. That makes sense.
He's the only one I like.
All right, who's next? We got the Alexei. Would you like to roll your scum?
Yes. I am Tveland. My
Tveland.
earliest memories are of a burnt black building in Sarkash, my home. I have 30 or so friends who never let me down. My teeth! Disloyal, deranged, or simply uncontrollable, Any group that didn't boot me out, I left anyway. But my parliament of teeth, enormous, protruding, thick and sharp, have always been my allies. I'm bitter and loudmouth, covered in, for some, blasphemous tattoos. I giggle insanely at the worst possible time.
So we've got a whistler and a giggler.
Yep.
It's gonna be these guys are like a band. All right.
We're a jolly party.
Whistle while you work. What is your terrible work? All right, Jess. What is the name of your noble? Is that who you're playing first?
I am Harmug.
Yes.
Hey, Harmurg.
Harmug.
I have 3 hit points with this wretched royalty.
What?
Things
That is-
were going so well until my caravan kingdom of Tveland fell into penury. Bowed down only by the memories of my own lost glory, I could never submit to anyone else, not me, of noble blood. Not that I expect any of you peons to understand the depths of my sorrow. Rude and conflicted, long tangled hair, check. At least 1 cockroach in residence, check.
Of course.
You make jewelry from the teeth of the dead, if this can be considered a bad habit.
Ooh, well, let's hope Alexei's character lasts.
I see you eyeing my teeth. I see you. You're looking at them. They're mine. They're mine, and I'll take them to the grave.
But where will the grave be?
Ooh,
My eyes
Devon. Yes. You have Devon, your turn. What's the name of your character? And tell us all about them.
I am Kilnak, the heretical priest. I am the sole survivor of a massacred Arian's cult, hunted by the 2-headed basilisks of the one true faith.
Oh, shit.
You can be found raving in ruins, trapezing endlessly down dusty roads and desecrating cathedrals by night. I'm bitter and egocentric. One hand is replaced with a rusting hook.
You guys have the same
And-
health insurance.
You're Hook Twins.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You guys could do a cool handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Hook shake.
I'm a gambling addict. I must bet every day, and if I lose, I must raise and bet again. I think I'm a decrepit old man because I have -1 strength and -1 agility.
Me too.
All
My
right.
only good stat is agility, but I'm also clumsy and dull-witted. So don't
Also,
expect
it says I have-
these things.
We're
Don't
gonna
expect great things from
die.
God.
I think the donkey's gonna survive.
Yep.
Very
Gonna
important.
have to survive.
That's
Marty,
it. Yes.
One of my items is Paultroon the court jester. While practically useless, personally irritating, and an emotional drain.
Yeah.
Paultroon's tapering actually makes enemies lose their focus in combat. For the first 2 rounds, you and your allies get +2 on attack and defense, which is great because that is the only weapon I have.
They said my brain was bad, but I'd say it's just fine for what my job is, which is to be a fool.
You're welcome, Marty. Now you have a character.
I can play a character. All right. So,
My sheet says I have manacles on it. I think I'm still wearing them. I think
yes.
I'm a prisoner.
yeah. Oh, they're broken. We'll give that to you. You're at least
But they're pretty.
oh, yes. They're metal.
I really appreciate that they specify that the jester is emotionally draining. That's crucial.
Make a note.
Mhm.
Personally irritating and emotionally draining.
Yes, I
I've
can
got an
call-
entire lecture about the different types of wood that we have here on all around us. That one's a larch. That one's a larch. That one over there is an oak tree. That one's a maple. That one, I don't know what it is. This
Shut
one's a
up.
I'm
larch.
emotionally
This one-
drained.
But I'm an expert. You should listen.
Shut up, Colin Robinson.
That's exactly what I'm channeling.
Before I hook you.
Colin Robinson, the jester.
Owen Robinson, the court jester. That's exactly right.
Well, so we have our characters, so it is time to begin Chöronzön. So, the flimsy excuse that you're all together is you were all on a journey in a coach, and that coach has become stuck. in the muck. And now the streak across the sky, slitting the belly of it open, with yellow pus dripping in a metaphorical way as asteroids fall deep into the forest. Goosh, goosh, a huge roar and a smashing wave front of dust and force hits you, and like was foretold, the reality starts to come apart like meat from the bone, and things start to twist and become strange. You lose memories, you gain others.
Ooh.
And Paultroon runs into the forest. He's been driven mad.
God damn it, Paultroon.
Somebody fix this cart or I expect it to crawl.
One thing, though, that you do know is that when the stars fall, if you can find the star metal, that's worth a lot of silver. It might even be of interest to him and he and she, the terrible basilisk gods of this world who have foretold its destruction. So, you see nearby, one of the pieces has fallen. Through the trees, there is a yellow light.
I go running towards it.
Yes. All right, we have them running. Anyone else running towards it? Otherwise, tell me what you do.
I run after Paultroon. I lope with a lot of grace, strength, and power. After my capering idiot jester.
Yeah, so you're just behind the Paultroon. Yeah, how about yourselves there?
Marcus, what's your character's name?
Grin.
I run after Grin, teeth chomping, just like
Ready to go.
Come. There are things to be pried loose, my juicy friend.
Yes. Indeed. So, if you want to look at... So we're going to show the stream the map of this area. And it seems that the explosion was so great of the crashing of these stars. It actually caused a huge depression in the Earth itself. And as you get to the clearing of... you can see a bit further, and this giant furrow in the ground is easily miles wide and even more miles further to the north. It's destroyed many things, and you see closer to you perhaps a town that has smoke rising from it. Even further, you see looks like some sort of shattered cathedral. That's far away, though, and there are much ruins in between you and there. And then way further down, you might even need to clear the trees a bit more to see. There's some sort of giant haze that has a yellow tone to it and looks ominous.
Grin, look, the town. It's in ruins. Plunder.
Oh, yes.
Ruins, of course, means nobody there to guard their belongings. Then I'm gonna closest tree. I'm gonna hook hand, try to climb up it to get a better look into the town.
That's a stroke of genius on your part. All right, if you want to
Alexei,
look at the Discord,
what's your character's name?
Gotvin.
Gotvin. Mm-hmm.
So the map is in the Discord if you want to look at it.
All right.
You are on the hex that is marked on the stream with a skull and crossbones.
Got it.
And you may explore the hexes adjacent to the ones you are in.
Okay.
Finding who knows what.
Before we set out on this journey, can I cast the stones taken from Telemas' lost temple.
Cast them on the ground.
I pull a bunch of stones out of my jacket and just throw them on the ground violently. Some of them break in half.
That's not a good omen. What does your casting say?
Does it do anything?
Well, it says I test presence to see if they are
So, to do a
true
test.
after failing.
Right.
Oh, it says the pattern reveals that if the danger lurks. Oh, it's an adjacent room. I guess that's for like dungeon crawling.
This will work for the wilderness adventure we're currently on with hexes. It's fine. It'll reveal which you'll pick a hex and we can reveal the danger there. If you're successful, no guarantees.
Okay. How do I test presence?
To test anything, you roll a d20 and exceed the difficulty rating. So, if what did you say the difficulty rating of your power was?
Where do I find? Oh, 10.
Right. So, your presence plus a d20 roll.
Nat 20!
Oh, gee.
Natural 20. Very nice for you.
Good start.
Well, we've started with a bit of luck, haven't we?
You silly gods smile upon you.
Well,
You can't get me back from this
see.
god! I see you!
So there's some kind of ruin next to you in the very northmost hex that you would then travel to. And it seems to be an intact tower. You see a vision inside the tower. There's a treasure there. A major treasure, but it is hidden. That is your vision.
Kilnock will finally get what is owed to him.
Very well. So you climb, make your perception. What do I say? Perception. That's not in this game.
Silly.
Please. Yes, you can climb up and you see the tower of which your Kilnock mutters, looking over his stones. And even further, you see, yes, there is some kind of settlement that is afire. But it has many scrambling people there. They are all robed. And other things next to you, to the south, to the northeast and northwest, there are two other bits of pieces that you see. And one is... Oh, yes. One is a garden of some sort, made of walled all around. And the other is a dome that has been cracked like an egg.
Easy access. God, that is a dome.
We can take anything from these weak peons. They're nothing more than peasants. Scum, disgusting, low, girt, groveling, disturbed creatures.
Yes, Lord.
Let us take what we want.
Which way do you go? Do you want to go to the hex to the north, the south? I'm sorry, the north, northeast, or northwest?
You must investigate this tower.
The tower.
You say
Very
there's
well.
some treasure there, but God,
Yes.
there is a there is a dome with a crack in it. We can work our way in. How do your teeth feel?
Sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell
Very
me,
well.
do you need all of those teeth?
I love my teeth.
Our viewers at
I love
home,
every one of them.
Pull out my hammer. If you need help getting any of them out, I can
you
help.
move through the trees.
This
A
one.
strange rainbow sheen all around, sometimes showing on the mist around you. You see trees that have been broken in half yet still stand, separated, floating. Some trees have been twisted into spirals. It's not natural. You come up on the tower. It rises on a low hill out of the the trees, and you see that the tower is intact, made of mason stone. It stands perhaps 100 feet high and has arrow slits dotted on its surface. However, it seems unoccupied, at least from what you can see. The door is hanging open, rotted.
Those are murder holes. We will be.
You weak-minded fool, I will lead us in. Do not be afraid, small one.
Oh, yes. You, oh high and great one, please, go first.
Thank you, I will.
Good, yes, good.
My visions did not show any danger ahead, so lead the way.
None would dare to stand before.
Go, Your Excellence. Go forward.
You all approach the tower, and it is silent. You feel the arrow slits are eyes. Do you see them blink? Perhaps. As you approach the door, it is a maw of black.
Inviting.
You like that, Jess?
I enter straight in.
Oh, she walks right in.
No
All right.
worries.
I tie Graf to the closest gnarled tree, but loosely, so that way Graf can snap away and run if she needs.
I scream for Paultroon.
Paultroon!
As I
He
enter.
does not answer from in there. You see a stairwell. The inside of the tower is only 40 feet by 40 feet. And it gets narrower as it rises into the sky. The intact wooden interior levels seem to be were there, and there's a ladder that you could climb. Otherwise, there is debris, broken furniture, wood, pieces of stone that have fallen out, overgrown, rotten food. Other than that, nothing is in the base of the tower.
Your wretched majesty, do you see anything interesting in there?
No, the furniture quality is subpar. I see nothing of interest. Come on, don't be afraid, you slight-minded creatures. I'm working on it. I'll get there.
I'm looking up at
Insults
I'm
me.
still keeping my eye at the slit. I'm picking up small stones to kind of get ready to throw ahead at the stairway in case we need some kind of, check a few things out. But I'm for now just pocketing.
It is a ladder, not a stairway. You fool! That's not the word for that. It's ladder, not stairway.
There are these stairs that move upward.
Yes. Yes, I would expect that you would not understand these things. That's all right.
Advanced ladder technology.
Stair the ladder is.
Complicated. You have to use your hands and your feet at once.
I am quite stealthy, Lord. Should I test these rigid stairs in front of us?
Hang your hand upon it, see if it doth break upon your hefty weight.
I move forward. I put my hook.
Clack. Clack. Clack.
I'm keeping my eyes on those murder holes.
Well, you're on the inside of them now.
Yeah.
You're the murderer now.
Yes.
So you climb up the ladder successfully, and the interior of the middle of the tower is much the same, except, of course, for the wooden floor. You see a bunch of broken furniture again, but you do see an intact chest that seems to be made of hard wood, and another ladder leading to the top of the tower.
There are more stairs here.
I will climb to the top. I must ascend.
And
So I can be closer to the source of the meteorites.
Come up here. We might need our two hands to work this. And I poke at it chest.
Oh, yes. So this chest is made of iron, bound, wooden, hard wood. It has survived whatever destroyed this place. And it seems to be latched, but not locked.
I pick at it with my hook slightly.
Are you going to open it, or just see if you can slightly move the top of the chest?
I want to see if I can slightly move the top of this chest. I've been hurt before in the past.
Yes, make your agility at a DR 12.
Ooh.
Physically and emotionally.
Good thing my agility is -1. I have rolled a 15, which will make it a 14.
Well, you managed to go, and you feel a little resistance, like there's a trap. But you don't set it off. There's a radish here. There's a radish.
My lord, you must come up quick.
Yes, you're too weak-minded. Is that right?
Yes, I am far too weak to deserve to open this box. I believe it is for nobles only.
That makes sense. I've noticed that a lot of times. And I'll climb up the ladder and
Brothers, be ready.
You climb the ladder, and you see the chest, and another ladder.
I told you there's more stairs, my lord.
Let's scout out the next room.
This game is everything I hope it would be. So great.
It's called a ladder, you small-minded fool.
Huh? There's stairs. You move up them and down them.
Yes.
He only needs one word for those things that you do. All right. This chest trapped indeed.
Yes, I will. Can I take a close look at it?
You can make your... this is going to be what sort of check, right? Presence check for you.
It had to happen
12.
since a 20 already happened.
A 1 has to happen.
A 1? Oh, well. Oh, well, that is indeed too bad for you as the trap goes off.
No.
And spikes emerge from the top of the chest into your hand. Oh, fair one. Not so fair now. Are you? This will do
My
1 point of damage.
1 point. I'm a third of the way dead.
The spike impales, but from in to out.
You want one of these? Pulls
think
up
you need
his
a
hook. You should see our doctor.
Blood pours from the wound. Like
You'll be one of us soon too, my lord.
Yes. Like some sort of stigmata.
My lily soft hands. Destroyed.
Yes. Now you know.
However, the treasure
Perhaps
is
your blood is not so blue as you thought, my lord.
In fact, it seems to bleed red. How is this possible?
One of us. One of us.
within the chest. Eyes glitter.
Ooh.
Eyes.
2 eyes.
I
It's
bleed
hard
on
to
them.
make into the darkness. Oh, you look down and you see some sort of figurine, a visage of demonic sculpture. Fills the chest. It seems to be made of black iron, but studded with rubies.
Oh,
Very valuable.
yes.
A great treasure.
Oh, yes, I shall put it in my sack that I have that is holding a noose.
As
Right
you
now.
put it in your sack, you could swear the eyes follow you.
Oh, yes. I should note that I use my bloody hands to grab onto this demonic entity.
Oh, coating it in your blood, eh?
As
That's
one does.
so wise.
Definitely. Yes.
So,
It's an omen.
Yes.
What was that? Oh, yeah.
There
I was
is.
thinking, what is an omen?
Oh, omens. So omens you can spend. You can spend to deal maximum damage with one attack.
Yes.
Reroll a die, yours or someone else's. Lower damage dealt to you by d6. Neutralize a crit or fumble, or lower one's test DR by -4.
Yes, what Grin said.
Like a luck roll.
But it's an omen.
How he knows that, I don't know. He just kind of like had a seizure and recited it.
Thank you, Grin. That was very helpful.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
They are speaking to me from beyond.
All right, so yes, there's a ladder up or down from this room.
I should have
Go up.
protected myself with paint upon my face like the others.
I hooked my way up the next ladder.
You
All
must
right,
continue up
you
the
emerge to the top of the tower, which has an impressive view of this newly formed valley. The scale of the energies involved in creating this giant depression and furrow in the land will strike you if you were smarter, but you're not. So you look out upon and you see to the north adjacent hex. You see that there are.
Where's that map?
Yes, the map.
Looks like ruin?
You ever just stare off the edge and wonder if you just leapt off?
Yes, there's
how
more
glorious it
ruins
would be
there.
to take your own life instead of letting the basilisk god take it for you.
You'll never be that lucky. I yell from below.
I
You
think that's a French term.
So to the north, embedded in the forest, but you're high enough to see it, some sort of blackened chapel.
Ooh.
Yes, and then
Maybe they can feel my hands.
oh yes, and then to the northeast, another tower of some kind, and then to the northwest,
Just go with your
a
character's name again.
mausoleum made from black stone.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Kilnock, how does the real estate look? Can we flip this area and make profit?
I don't know. Is it a seller's market or a buyer's market?
This universe is a seller's market.
This is such a seller's market. There's only about a year of this world
Yeah, there's
left.
not a lot of time.
Jessica, what's your character's name again?
I have to keep looking at it because I keep forgetting.
That's so forgettable.
What was
Say
that again?
Harmug. Like
Harmug.
Harmug. Harm.
Great Royal Harmug, does this effigy speak to you?
Not yet, but if it did, it would speak words that you could never understand. Now, help me down the ladder, for I cannot use my hand.
Will you bandage it with some sort of filthy?
Yes, I tear off some of my linen to bandage one-handedly the Lord's hand, and ever so slightly, if they do not notice, I nick it with my rusty hook.
Of course I don't notice.
You'll be
I have a
one.
hammer. I have a
You'll be
hammer. Do you
one
want to
of us.
attach this?
You'll be one of us soon, my lord.
Tetanus is slowly problems. Also, from the top. Sorry, I must give you some more details. The camp is, of course, right to the northwest. I'm sorry, I erred in my description. It's northeast, that is. Yeah, some sort of camp there, and you can see robed figures wandering about, talking to each other and looking to the sky. And then, yes, a giant chapel of some kind, all the way, perhaps another 30 minutes northwest. And then even further, far away, perhaps an hour or two away of walking, some sort of mist where the largest fragment fell.
Which way is the dome?
The dome is to the north. 1, 2, 3 hexes. Wait, 2 hexes and 1 hex to the northwest.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
It's the big dome thing, yes.
The giant dome? I thought that was the cathedral. Okay, I'm clear.
So this whole time, Godvin never climbed a ladder. Godvin has still been on the bottom floor, and he ripped off like a chair leg or something, and has been whittling it with his teeth.
Nice.
It's now in the shape of like a blobby human being.
Yeah,
like,
baby doll. Fox. Bear. Squirrel. It's amazing.
No, it's slow. No. It's like slow and painful.
Okay.
He has splinters in his gums. It's really bad. It's really bad.
Yeah. It's nutritious though.
It is the most nutrients he's gotten in a long time.
Yeah.
Fiber.
It's vegetables.
Really.
All right, so let's. Which hex would you like to move on to, adventurers?
I would like to head north for healing of my wounds in the cathedral. Sure, they'll have someone.
You are a spring noble indeed if you think that this Black Iron Cathedral offers healing. I've seen its like. Only pain resides within. Maybe
only pain resides without.
That's a good point.
I'm just hoping this one.
I'm technically a priest. I can help. Maybe I can strap this hammer to your arm.
That sounds like a parallel move and not a forward positive space.
Sort of a lateral.
Yeah, it's not worse though, so I'll consider it. Perhaps. Are you actually a healer? Are you truly a priest? I've seen what you do with the stones.
All right, so we're moving to the north past the smoke rising from the camp that you saw. And as we mentioned, you're seeing twisted trees, things that are unnatural, dead animals that are floating in the air. With no visible way of support.
Oh, dead animals. We should gather some for food.
I hook one of the smaller vermin, maybe a muskrat or something.
Yes.
Nothing too much, but enough to tide us over.
It's tasty raw meat.
Does it move when I pull at it from the sky?
No. It's
stuck there.
It's dead. Oh, yes, it does move. I'm sorry. You're able to pull it from its floating. It was slowly rotating.
No, but it's light. Does it drop out of the sky as I pull it closer to my bag?
When you touch it, yes, it drops to the ground.
Yeah. Well, then I'm going to collect a few more smaller ones. Perhaps a shrew or something. It's easy. I don't want to fill up my bag with like a deer, even though it's floating out there.
You approach the chapel. It appears to be a heretical chapel, an unholy place.
Just my luck.
Yes, it has the mark of black luck on it, in fact. The worshippers here revere some sort of demonic being.
I don't want to say I told you so, but I absolutely told you so. I just need to point that out.
He starts yammering.
I'd say this was safe ground, but I had a chapel much like it, and people came in and murdered every single one of my church, so I can't promise safety, but
perhaps
might as well check it out.
We might learn more at least. And I'm going to scream for Paultroon again.
Paultroon! He does not answer.
Perhaps he's floating like the other dumb beasts.
I would have said I'd sneak forward, my liege, but you started shouting. So I think, fuck stealth.
Wait, let me cast the stones again. And I pull more stones out of my pocket.
Well, make your roll then if you're going to cast stones. Otherwise,
What happens if you just meet the difficulty rating?
right on still makes it.
Cool. I got a 10.
All right. So you know that there's another treasure there. It's not as valuable as the previous one. So,
But you can gamble on it.
I pull out my hammer and rush in.
rush in.
I'll
You
take
run in.
this bet.
This chapel is a wooden building, dilapidated like most things, shaken, tilted due to the recent disaster. It's got a bell that has fallen through its bell tower into the floor and thrown all of the pews aside, as well as the altar, destroyed it utterly, cracked it open, in fact, revealing the treasure, which is wide out there, right in the open for the taking. It is a bracelet of teeth.
My aesthetic.
Priceless to
It matches my
the noble.
Godvin gets exactly the same look in his eyes that you do, and he's like, new friends.
You fit more in your mouth.
I'm going to find out.
All right, so what do you do with
Yeah, exactly. I think we both rushed for the necklace. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, each of you roll your I'm gonna say you're gonna roll a strength check to get there. Or no, agility check to get there first.
I'm still
Whoever
outside
rolls
with
highest while
craft.
still makes it.
Agility, I rolled a 20, not natural.
Oh.
I'm very fast.
I rolled a 9.
The noble lady runs quickly,
Who said I was
driven by her obsession, and
Yes.
and
It will match my
plucks the necklace, the bracelet of teeth. They are
Look.
very large teeth, about that long at the smallest. So it's really more of a chunky style sort of thing.
It's a
like
statement
60s.
bracelet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bound in silver.
Oh, beautiful.
Mhm.
Almost as long as your teeth. Don't you wish
Maybe
you
even longer. You know how sometimes you make friends and they're like cooler than you? I feel like that's this bracelet for me. Like, I just want to hang out with this bracelet.
You
What?
can touch it if you want to. It's okay.
But I pull out your teeth and we can put the new ones in, and I'll take your old ones.
I'd be okay with that personally.
It's an option.
No, they're my friends. I love
As
it.
in-
Maybe if I cast your teeth like I cast my stones, we'll learn something even more interesting.
Bring that hammer closer and we'll see who wins.
All right, very well. So you have thoroughly explored the unholy chapel. Where do you go next? Continue north to the large cathedral, or do you go southeast to the smoke rising from the ruined town, filled with robed figures? That seems to be where Paultroon came from. Went to.
Teeth and masks are all well and good, but we should probably look for food and water.
What do you need?
There's plenty of food here.
There's a muskrat and a shrew.
These dead beasts, my friend. Are you hungry?
There is a lake to the east.
And there's a dome.
The dome, yes, that is where one of the second piece landed.
The dome is
Oh,
like
stop.
northeast of us, right?
The dome
Yes.
is northeast, yes. You'd be probably a 30-minute walk from here.
You feel like getting your steps in?
My legs are almost broken, but I can start crawling if I need to.
Harmug, how much do you really like Paultroon?
Not at all.
Then let's
Fucking
go
that.
to the dome.
Dome it is.
Let's
He's
take it
got
to
dome
the
power.
dome.
Traps, but luckily I have you three for
Take
that.
it to
Dome
the
house.
dome.
Clark. Yeah, I don't know if we're like formally your vassals or what, but we just sort of fell into this power dynamic, and I don't. It's working for me right now. So. The world has gone mad. I like having an authority figure to look up to.
I understand
Your face
that.
makeup
I like to
looks
step into
great.
the role when I'm asked.
Yeah, you have a bracelet that I'm really fond of, so
Yes.
I'm down.
Okay.
Okay.
I want you to know that I do respect you, but I recognize the importance and the role of stepping into leadership when it is called for. I want you to know that you are special and valued.
The fact that you respect
Go
me
die.
makes me respect you less.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry. Let me get back.
Bad move on your part, actually.
I'll get back into I'll do that. Gouge ahead with as much noise as you can muster so that you draw forth the forces of evil and have them attack.
Chomp, chomp, clang, clang. Chomp, chomp, clang, clang.
We're back into the same.
Yeah, we're there.
Good. Here to provide.
I'm here to help.
Paultroon.
All right, so yes, you have a choice now to move further north into an unknown place. You can go to the west and investigate the town where one of the meteorites fell, or you can continue to the northeast towards the larger cathedral and the frozen lake.
I think we're going for the dome, right?
Yeah.
That is your direction.
If we go towards the northeast, towards the dome, we will encounter the frozen lake and the other cathedral. Correct.
You'll need to go a little further east to see the lake, but it would be closer.
Take a scenic thing.
Out of character, we're trying to recover all these like meteorite pieces, right?
These seem
There's
to be the
money
most
there.
valuable things that are in your current purview, yes.
There's money to be had there.
Yes.
Well, maybe we should go to the town and finish off all the people as the fires rage.
And get the other piece of the star that has fallen.
The vultures will be there for it soon if we don't.
But there's robed figures, which may mean weird, strange human. And to the northeast, there might be just desolate land and more treasure that we're randomly going to find. I mean, we've come across two so far, teeth and a demonic statue, and our Lord has both of them.
With rubies.
With rubies.
Don't forget the rubies.
So at some point, I want to get mine.
Stay away from me, hook-handed creep.
Which one?
Which one?
Oh, okay, you're right. All right. I'm righty.
Righty.
I'm lefty.
Oh, well, actually, before you leave, it seems that John Eternal has tipped $5. And so now we have a random encounter.
Oh, no. Oh, crap.
Having such a good time.
Oh, crap.
Just hanging out at this church too long.
Damn you, Johnny.
Yes, John Eternal, you will
Damn
have
you,
your
John
revenge
Eternal.
on these
You couldn't have just
hapless
let us
adventurers.
walk along a road yapping at one
We
another.
were just connected.
Relax.
Now we have to fight something
We were
and
ready.
die.
Relax.
Well, who
John
knows?
Eternal, harbinger of the basilisk god.
Probably. Knowing him.
It seems
John
you
Eternal.
have awakened something in the cathedral.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Harbinger of darkness.
It's too loud.
Yes.
Eternal?
The,
Fuck you up, John Eternal.
Uneternal.
all right. So, as I mentioned, the bell smashed things in, and underneath all of that was a crypt. And
shit.
unfortunately, something, as you fiddled with the necklace of teeth, that made a lot of noise, and a thing crawls out of the basement of this place.
No.
Oh, yes.
Easy, Graft. Easy. It probably just is some slow-moving slug thing.
What appears to be a carpet of daggers on the back of some sort of giant hedgehog squeezes its way out of the underparts of this place.
Shit.
It looks
It is definitely not a slow-moving slug thing.
Yeah, so this is a dredgehog. Daggers on its back like spines. And
I scream for it.
Seems to want to murder all of you.
I scream, Dredgehog!
Excellent. So now we will fight. Who has the highest agility?
I have a plus
Not
2.
me.
I have a +2 as well.
All
have a
Minus
Twos
one.
go first.
I defer to you, my peon.
Are we doing the just by agility, or are we doing the side agility, meaning we rolled a d6 and it's 1 to 3 we go, 4 to 6 they go.
Oh, let's do that. All right.
Okay.
Initiative, enemies begin, you guys begin. And then you can do
Again,
whichever
Here,
way you
these
want.
hedgehogs are very fast.
Again, I am. Words are coming from the
Just
sky.
possessed by the spirits. All right. It looks like
Borg.
the player characters begin.
Mm.
I think that Gotvin is going to pull out a crossbow.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. And load it and fire. If I can do that all in one turn.
Yes, you can, of course. Fire away.
John Eternal, you have given us a dredgehog.
All right. I'm playing some hella metal stuff.
We will never forgive you.
Happening.
What's my target number?
For tipping.
Yeah, this metal is for you, John Eternal. This
What's it?
dredgehog is for you.
This dredgehog's for you. Is it blue? Is it? Maybe I'll throw rings around it and it'll just be distracted by that.
Be happy about the
Fucking
ring.
fast.
It's so fucking fast.
No, this one's a dagger-backed dredgehog. He's more about the
Is it the
rolling
north
up into a big ball of
daggerback
murder.
dreadhawk or a southern daggerback dreadhawk? You can tell because the hilt is slightly different.
Yeah.
All right, so you make your attack.
What's my target number?
Your target number is whatever it's D12. 12, DR12.
DR12. Okay, and what's the what am I rolling?
You're rolling a D20 plus your agility, I believe, for that type of weapon.
Okay, I got a 13.
13 succeeds. Roll your damage against the dredgehog.
Seth, I have the trait clumsy and dull-witted. My agility tests are DR +2.
Oh god.
So I actually got a 15. So maybe I do pass.
Yes, so you need a 14 then. Because so if you hit a 15, you did it.
Ooh.
But
You
my
succeeded in this doomed
agility
world.
test is DR +2.
Range.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm being
Because
possessed.
DR +2 would be DR14. Because DR
Range.
is
Oh, great.
Range is
perfect.
presence.
Oh, ranged
Oh, range is
presence.
presence.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, well,
Presence is range. Strength is melee, and defense
All
is your
right,
agility.
all right. We're going with agility for crossbows. God damn it, it's my game. So,
Yeah, do it.
moving
Do
on.
it.
You
done.
hit it. Roll damage.
I got 3 points of damage on the Dreadhog.
Oh, you stick it in between its daggers on its back with a bolt of fury. It now is mad. All right, Dredgehog. Actually, no. The rest of you go in whatever order you prefer.
I go next, and I pull from my sack the horn of the Schleiswig Lords.
Ooh.
Once per day, I release a blare from this dented trumpet and test presence DR12, and one creature may make their next non-combat test an automatic success. So if anyone's got a really cool flare, now is the time to do that. And I rolled a 16, so yes.
All right. Who's going to take the automatic success? And what are they going to do with it?
Book brother, what are you doing?
I was gonna shoot it with a slingshot, but maybe I could go hook it.
Okay.
Hook it.
All right. What is your hook damage since you automatically succeed?
D6. 5.
5 damage. Oh, considerable blow against the Dredgehog.
Maybe I'll reconsider the hook hand idea.
Yes, you should, my lord.
You hook it right into its mouth. It's like, oh, fished in. Rip, and you rip a half of a Colombian smile in it. And
I'm waving my arm around with it like attached to my hook.
it's so angry now. It's just Rook. It's spinning up. Next is whoever's next.
I will try for the other side, and I attack it with my hook and the other side of its mouth.
Oh.
Fuck that. I get a 5.
Unfortunately, when a dagger hog
Hook, brother!
is missed, you impale yourself on one of the daggers. Oh.
No! No!
Oh, for 2 points of damage.
I am dead, I believe, my lord.
First death. Yes.
I believe it.
No, Hook, brother!
I saw you do it, and I said, "That's exactly what we're doing. That's gonna be our gimmick."
Oh, the Dredgehog turns and impales you. You're now impaled on 5 daggers on its back through each of your limbs.
Dibs on the donkey. The donkey's mine.
Well done.
We'll eat your donkey in your honor.
Do you have armor or anything like that to reduce the damage?
No, but when you drop to 0, I have to roll to see how dead I am.
True, that is a whole chart.
Right. So when you drop to an even 0, you are broken. I have to roll that to see how dead I am, or if I am dead. If I went to negative, then I'd be dead. But because it's 2, and I have 2, I am just at 0. So let me roll this 4. Oh, I almost died. I'm hemorrhaging. I'll be dead in D2 hours unless treated. Yes. And all my tests are a DR 16 within the first hour, DR 18 in the final hour.
What does bleeding mean in this setting?
All right, hemorrhaging from 5 wounds.
How does one get treated in this world?
Hook, brother!
Not really a thing. But no, if you can find somebody. All right,
just on the back of the Dredgehog. Hook, brother!
Blood pouring off it, pooling on the ground, the broken pews splattered with your blood. Ottomon? Alexei, what's your character's name?
What? Oh, Gotvin.
Gotvin? I had that wrong. What do you do, sir?
I think you were trying to pronounce my last name, which admittedly is very weird. But
yeah.
Oh yeah, here I'll change my. I should have done this. Before. Gotvin, in a rage after seeing possibly his one human friend who is not his teeth get impaled. I think giggles maniacally.
Oh, of course.
And is going to loose a second crossbow bolt. And I rolled another 13, which if we're still using agility means that I hit. But if we're using presence means that I do not.
We're still using goddamn agility.
Nice.
Screw you, game designers.
Wait. I have a ranged weapon and I'm a presence-based character, so that doesn't benefit me.
It's fine. Next combat, we'll go back to presence.
I do 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage?
Yeah, dude. It
roars, starts to spin, and you just like catch it right. It's kind of like one of those shoot 'em up games where it's like dagger, 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 dagger. Weak spot, dagger, 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 weak spot, like, boom, and boom, right in the weak spot, and you kill it.
That's the secret. If you shoot them in the glowing weak spot, it does extreme damage to them. With monsters, you always got to remember glowing weak spot.
You defeated the Dredgehog.
Little Gotvin, shoot the glowing weak spot. Always the glowing weak spot.
Yep. That's what you learned, and that's what you did. Well done. And you have defeated the Dredgehog. It dies, hemorrhaging even more blood then. Poor Grim.
Godvin is going to delicately pick Grim off of the hedgehog's daggers.
That's a Dredgehog.
Dredgehog, thank you, Dredgehog.
Point of protocol. Dredgehog.
Bonnick the Dredgehog. And he is going to administer a life elixir, of which he has 1 dose.
Oh, that's nice.
And it heals D6 damage, and it removes infection.
Roll that D6. Are you sure you want to waste it on a scum like this?
1. Grim is my friend.
1?
Yes, Grim. Sorry.
Hooray. That's fine. That's fine. I only have 2. At 1, I'm half healthy.
So the magical potion makes its way down his throat, burning like the finest wood alcohol. That burn extends through your limbs and closes some wounds, but not all.
Forgive me, Grim, for dragging you back to this hell world.
I was in a magical place. There was so much peace and socialism and Medicare for all. And
You've done a terrible thing.
Here I am.
Stand tall, Hook brother.
I stand tall, Hook brother.
I reached down with my hook to give you a hand to pull you up with your hook.
Yes, but now I see my purpose. To send other things to paradise. Yes.
The
You
basilisk
find
cannot have you
4
yet.
Daggers are usable
Okay, this
as
is how he was
actual
before,
weapons.
guys. It's not much different.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same. It's
Thank
fine.
you, Godwin.
The Dredgehog has 4 daggers that are usable as actual weapons if you
Oh,
pluck
yeah.
them from its back.
Heck yeah.
Is there? You just yank them from their body?
Yes.
Can I collect the 2 crossbow bolts that I spent on this hedgehog? This is a damn fine weapon.
Let's see if they survived. Ooh, half and half. 1 did, and 1 did. So yes, both of them.
Well, then, as a reward, I pull the dagger that's in my spleen out and say, I have a dagger now.
That's your dagger. That one had your name on it. It stabbed you and you almost died. Now it's yours.
Now
That's
it's
the
all
rule
mine.
of daggers.
Yeah, findsy, keepsy, stabsy, keepsy.
So those daggers will do D4 damage.
Ooh, okay. I'll write that down.
And
Hey, Marty.
yes,
Do I have to roll to desecrate this cathedral, or can I just do that?
it's a pre-desecrated. This is an unholy cathedral.
Can I desecrate it further?
You want to undesecrate it, or you want to make it even more desecrated?
Yeah. I mean, it says that I desecrate cathedrals on my character sheet, and I feel like I haven't really done my job here.
You can like take a pee on the shrine bell or something if you moved. I mean, it's kind of like a mark.
I take my hammer and start smashing what's left of the pews.
Oh, no pee, huh? All right, well, fine. Smashy, smash, smash. You
I'm an old
destroy
man,
the
my,
unholy cathedrals. Unholy. Holy.
I'm having prostate issues lately. It'll take me too long.
A little blood in the pee is probably better, even if
Kilnag looks around and is like, there's not a lot of this cathedral that's not already pre-desecrated.
Yeah, it's kind of leaning, like if you just push real hard.
If you want to desecrate it, you should bless it. Just go
Right, hallow it.
Yeah.
So
in my religion, this is making it more sacred.
So thanks to John Eternal, well done, sir. You killed and used up an essentially a very useful healing and infection curing potion that they will not now have access.
I have
well
one
done, John.
hit point. Wonderful.
Well done.
I couldn't let my best friend go to paradise.
Ever. You have to stay here with me.
Oh, I don't think any of you are going to paradise. Ever.
I was there for a brief moment. I saw it.
Did you see the abyss?
I snuck my way in.
Oh, well then, if you're sneaky, perhaps. But now, first, we must sneak to the rest of this adventure. So, we perhaps are hitting 9:10 p.m. Do we need to take a break, or do we want to continue?
I just want to get more coffee
Okay,
and a slice
but-
of pizza.
All right, let's take a quick break. And folks, keep tuning in. Watch the commercial, as terrible as it might be, because that supports the stream. And if you want us to continue our terrible life, you will subscribe. You will give us bits. You will watch the commercials. See you in 5 minutes.
Bezos is the Dark Emperor.
Wow.
I reign above ye, saith the God of justice, whose power is greater above the firmament of wrath, in whose hands the sun is as a sword and the moon as a true thrust of fire. Lift your garments in the midst of my vesture, and clasp you together in the palms of my hands. You keep thy garments with the fire of gathering, and beautified your garments with admiration. My neighbor Lord, govern the Holy One, and deliver your rod, with the ark of glory. All by you lifted up your voices, and swear obedience and faith to him that liveth and triumpheth, whose beginning is not, nor end cannot be. Silent as a flame in the midst of your palaces, and run as a night wind, the currents of brightness and truth. Move therefore, show yourselves, confirm the mysteries of your faith. Be friendly unto me, for I am the servant of the same your God, a worshipper.
Devon, can you tell us?
If you look
What?
on the map in
I'm
the...
looking at it.
Hello,
in the
everyone.
Discord.
We're back. We're going to talk about next steps on your march of doom. Welcome back to MÖRK BORG.
I have
Shadow
one hit
Story.
point. Don't you dare try to kill me again, John.
Oh, for $5, we'll do it. In fact, we have a donation game. For $5, your random encounter descends upon the party. 20 gives a random gift to the party if you want to help these scum. And
Is there an amount of money that instantly
$50 we
kills one of
roll
us?
on the
Right.
calendar of Necrubel. A psalm of doom descends upon the entire world. Affects everything that's happening for 50. So your donations, of course, support Midway Tabletop. They're non-profit. Just supporting all sorts of performers, designers, creative folks who are out of work due to the current doom, COVID-19. Yes. So,
And for
donate if you can.
$3 tip, I'll put more hot sauce on my pizza.
Wow, he can take a lot of hot sauce. I mean, it's gonna. There's a lot to go there.
Don't you dare
Ghost
do
pepper,
it.
ghost pepper for him. Well then, we are playing MÖRK BORG. This is an old school revival RPG that is, of course, a death metal oriented game that's why we're all wearing makeup and being super doomy doom and having a great time doing it. MÖRK BORG also just won the most the top product award for the Ennies 2020. Congratulations to that team. They're really cool guys in Sweden. So they are rad and we are having a lot of fun. Now, back to the current adventure, Corondorn. What do you want to do next, my scum?
We're standing. We're standing over the steaming corpse of this dredgehog, and we
Oh, I
decide
thought you were going to talk about Grim.
we decide to open the map and have a quick look see.
So we're looking at the map, are we? Well, the map shows that you are 3 hexes above where you started, and that is in the middle of the forest. To the southwest, there is a rising smoke from cook fires or some other kind of fires, and you know that there's a town or camp or settlement there. To the east, there is a frozen lake and some spaces, and then right to the northeast, you know that a piece of the meteorite that cut the sky in twain fell, causing everything to go all loopity-loopity. As well as to the southeast or southwest, in that camp, that is where another piece fell. And then off far to the north is a giant twisting smog of yellow energy that there's something up there. That's definitely where the largest piece fell. And of course, all of you are motivated by the greed in your lizard brain stems, knowing that the 2 powerful demigod rulers of this place would value meteorite metal greatly.
Yes, perhaps we can trade it for our souls.
Out of character. Should we go southwest just because that's closer?
Is that the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
also.
because that's. Oh,
I'm
go ahead.
really worried about Paultroon. If you leave him alone for too long, he starts biting metal, and it just upsets his stomach.
Legit work.
Is that your terrible jester?
Don't worry about Paultroon, he's weak. But yes, he makes perfectly good fodder.
He ran to the settlement.
Fine.
There.
Fine, we'll go after my pathetic court jester. The one last remnant of my noble court.
He keeps you humble. He makes you suffer. You know.
He does not.
No, he does.
He does not make me.
Never mind. Yeah.
Some say the purpose of a jester is to speak truth to power.
He barely knows how to talk.
Yeah, he doesn't do that either.
I think we should find Paultroon and send him to paradise.
Perhaps it would be best for him. He only learned how to speak this language when he was 26.
Late bloomer. Right. I say we go there.
Let's go find Paultroon.
All right.
Scream
You
his name again
head
so
to
that
the
we can announce our
west.
presence.
I'm to the east.
Mm.
Yes, to the east. So as you head through the trees, the smoke, the fog gives way to smoke. And it's not a wood smoke, it's a sweet smelling, almost too sweet, herbs and incense burning. And you come upon a camp that at the center of it has a fire. And the fire has, in the middle of that, some kind of stone. Around the fire, there are figures. A number of figures equaling my current roll. Yes. 5 figures. Priests, perhaps. And they gesture frantically at the thing in the fire, talk to each other. You overhear them. They say, "This might be the key to the golden place. This might be the way out. This might be the way that we can survive the apocalypse." They have not yet noticed you, so intent are they on their debates.
I want to take to the brush and sneak my way around towards the back of one of them in the camp. I'm going to hide in the brush.
All right, go ahead and make your whatever fucking roll you gotta make.
Stealthy.
Hey, Dark God, are these the same priests that killed all of the priests in my order?
We're gonna say they are, sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. What was my what's my DR?
Your DR for sneaking around distracted metaphysical discussion priests is, I'm going to say 12.
Okay.
Not hard.
Because I have stealthy, I reduce it by 2. I need to make it 10 or better.
Nice.
Even odds.
Wonderful, because I made a 5. And with that, I start whistling nervously.
What is that? What is that? There's someone out there. The priests look up from their discussions, and they see the glint of firelight on your hook. You there with the hook! What do you want?
I want to warm myself by your fire, learned ones. I am just a wandering piece of scum.
So you see that they wear black robes, wide-brimmed cylindrical hats with black veils covering their face. And it seems that they have a medallion upon their breast as well. Each of them an identical one. 2 entwined snakes with heads facing either way.
I love that movie.
Yeah. Please.
Got the reference. Nice. Okay.
May I come towards you where the others cannot see?
Are you curious about existential and metaphysical issues?
Actually, currently I am.
Then approach.
I mean, I've had a near-death experience.
Oh, you have been over to the other side and seen the golden fields?
And I start to move forward. I'm gonna try to, talk them up. Have that way my companions are they're more concerned about me than
you have
looking around for my companions.
Eh?
No,
Bring them to us.
Out of character, I'm talking them up.
I get it. It's cool.
They seem eager to meet your companions.
I didn't mention my companions.
Oh, that's sorry. Then I'm not eager to meet them. Yes, so approach the fire and warm yourself.
I rub my hook, as you would rub your hands together to say, "Ooh, warm fire." I rub the stump of my hook. Ow. Oh, when it's cold, this acts up.
So yes, there's 5 priests around here. They seem to have a camp, and they are trying to. They say, "Well, it's as you can see, the meteor has fallen from the sky into the fire here. It changed us all." And they kind of like drop their they drop their robes like sort of apart, which would be kind of a weird like overly familiar sexy thing to do in a normal like situation, but in this one it reveals mouths that go from here, a mouth that goes from belly to crotch, and they sort of open and slaver, and they kind of look at you. It's changed us.
And the rest of us see this?
Sure.
I whisper to you, to my 2 companions that are still over here. I owe these gentlemen a great debt. They wiped out everyone in my order. I feel like I should return the favor.
Oh. I'm going to pull out a hand axe and say, I've never used this before. But it's time.
And I just run into the dark, and I go to hit one of them in the back of the head with a hammer.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
All right. I'm going to give you all initiative for that since you're surprising them. So go ahead and figure out what you all want to do to the rot priests.
Gotvin is going to stand back and shoot crossbow.
Okay.
I'll go with presence since I don't want to mess.
Yeah, we're on presence now. Fine. Makes so much sense not to use agility.
I'm immediately going to get much worse at this crossbow, but that's fine. I was really good at this a minute ago. I don't know what happened.
You failed us again. In advance.
What's my difficulty rating to hit a priest in the back of the head from the dark with a hammer?
Hit a priest in the dark. Just roll your combat. That's a 12. You're surprising him, so I'll give you a +2 to the roll. Cool. On top of whatever you're getting.
-1, so that puts it to a +1.
Nice.
Okay. That's 18.
Oh, that's a hit.
Hell yeah.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
All right, it's a D4 for my hammer. That's 2 damage.
All right, you go schwack into this priest, and its head just turns all the way around.
Oh no.
It says, "Oh, I see your companions have arrived. Hooked,
it is me,
one.
Kilnock of the Order of the All-Knowing Abyss."
Oh, we destroyed your order. And it's on. All right, cool. Next up for the players.
For Paultroon, because if he's around, then he can give us bonuses.
The Paultroon jumps out of the forest and what does he say?
I don't think he says anything. What does he say? You're playing him.
Okay, fine. The Paultroon jumps out of the forest, capering, and the fire throws light on his form that makes him bigger and throws his shadow up against the trees, so it becomes a giant, annoying thing. And he says, "Your metaphysical debates will lead to nothing because you're stupid." And they're like, "What?"
Kilnock screams, "Yes, existence is pain!"
Schwack.
And I'm gonna run and attack another of the priests with my hand axe.
Okay.
Just go for it, if that's okay.
You do it. Unless anyone else, well, whatever. You guys decide.
Yeah. You go first. I'll go after you, Hamuk.
I keep rolling ones when it's important. You're getting.
You're going to use your omen.
I should. Yes, I fucking use my omen. Yes, I do.
Because you'll definitely won't need that later.
I won't.
So it's just a reroll, or is it an automatic success? I forget.
Will neutralize a crit or fumble. Yeah, it's a reroll.
That's much better. 17 plus 2 from my dumb, stupid shit jester is 19. 19.
That is a successful attack. Roll damage.
Oh, yes, I rolled a 6 on my d6.
Oh, you chop that rot priest and chop into his breastbone, splitting into this mouth that's like snapping at you as you try and you kick him away on his hip and he falls into the fire and burn.
Burn, priest, burn.
Yes. By the way, we need fight music. Okay.
Oh,
The
great.
last tongues that will ever enjoy your flesh are fire.
Well done. Now, next.
I leap towards its mouth and I say, "Grin!" It's terrified of your grin. With my hook hand.
Sideways grin.
This sideways grin. I'm terrified of this. And I say, "Go to paradise!" And that is a miss.
Are you sure?
Because I
Because
really-
I think the Paultroon is doing some sort of bonusy. Yeah.
Oh, plus 2. No, it's still probably going to
12.
be a miss. Yep, I got, even with Paultroon's help, I have a 7.
Schwag. Yes,
And I
the
go-
light street. You see his hands and claws. All right, and next up would be Alexei.
Godwin's gonna take aim with the crossbow and fire. I got an 8 all told,
8 all told, but Paultroon is helping.
but my presence is -2.
That's a miss. Into the fire.
Oh, I needed that crossbow bolt. They're expensive.
Yeah, off of the stone within. Oh, let's see. Does it do anything? Let's see. It might. Okay, let's say it does. So the crossbow bolt misses, but hits the stone within, and a tone resounds like a struck gong that causes everyone to just be deafened. So now everyone is at -2 to any of their rolls around. Something about the meteorite. Now it is the enemy's turn. There are 4 rot priests left. They attack one by one. Let's see what happens.
Is our target numbers.
All right. Well, unfortunately, it looks like the they all are striking with their clawed hands that extend 6 inches, mutated hands, and one manages to strike poor Gilpin. Doing. You need to make a strength D12 roll as it strikes you with its claws.
Who's it striking?
That's going to be you, Alexei.
Oh, okay.
No! Strike me, you weird sideways grin. Fuck!
Okay, so Godwin makes a strength DC 12.
DR12.
Well, nope, that's a 6. That's
All right,
not-
so you are grappled by it. You take 1 point of damage, and its mouth starts to chew.
Oh
with its
no!
many shark-like teeth on you, as it brings you into a terribly painful embrace.
I'm pretty conflicted about this because I'm really impressed and pleased with your teeth, but I don't like being bitten, it turns out.
Is this what it feels like?
All right, next round it is the player's turn.
Oh, they all went already?
The 3 of them missed. 1 of them hit with their claws.
Oh, you rolled. Oh, Okay.
Can I take this one?
You're up.
Godwin is like, turnabout is fair play. I'm going to use my bite attack. DR10 to attack, D6 damage.
All right.
I must be close to my target.
You are.
You're deafened, so it's back up to a D12.
I roll an 18.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
So D6 for damage. I rolled 6 points of damage.
Oh, you bite into his neck. Chew, 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 all the way through, popping his head off.
Bite someone, motherfucker!
Yes, he falls into the bonfire, and you are freed before being devoured by his body cavity mouth thing. Yes, well done. Saving yourself. Next up, players. Your turn.
Follow up the hammer with a strike from my hook. What am I rolling?
You're deafened, so things are harder. +2. I mean, +2 DR, so DR 14 to hit.
Okay. Oof. And is Paultroon still singing for us?
He is,
or screaming for us?
Evens it out.
Yeah, negates.
12 then.
So it's still a -1. Oh no, that's a 9.
All right, miss. Yes, now grin and or Hamung.
Yeah, I'll take another swipe with my now newly bloodied hand axe. The virgin steel deflowered. Nope, not with a 4. I won't.
Nah, nope.
No, I can't do that twice.
Not this round, anyway. What
I
do you do to your chosen rot priest? Grin.
I leap at it again with my hook. Is this? There's still the one in front of me, correct?
Yes.
I leap at it with my hook, and I say, I'm terrified of this Freudian experience.
But you've seen the golden place. You know it's a place within that is metaphorical and yet real.
I know, and I will send you there.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna spend an omen to reroll. I have straight. Then I have hit you because I am rolling a 14.
Excellent. Roll damage.
I roll a damage, and I rolled a 1.
For the damage, you slice a tiny little fleshling off of him.
Oh, and
Pierced his ear.
I did. I pierced your ear.
All right, now their turn. They are still, of course, distracted by the jester and deafened, so perhaps this won't be as bad as it might otherwise be. Oh, look at that. One of them falls into the fire and dies.
Yay!
Oops. Oh, one of them hits, though.
What is Paultroon lecturing us about?
Oh, Paultroon's like, how could you possibly listen to me when you're totally deafened because of this thing? You can't. So his mouth is just like... But it's really annoying not being able to hear what he's saying.
You still get
because he's really saying it in a way that seems like it's important, but you can't hear him.
It's so, like the Peanuts thing.
Distracting. Exactly. I mean, it's more annoying than Peanuts.
Even when you can't hear him, he's still annoying.
His body language is annoying.
Yes, and speaking of annoying, you are being annoyed by the claw of a rot priest, Harmung. Yes. Do you have any sort of armor?
I am wearing fur armor.
Well,
I see a great many squirrels for this armor. It does negates 2 D2.
Roll D2.
2. Look at me.
Very good. You take no damage because it did 2 damage to you with its claws, and you are not grabbed and drawn to the definitely not like any kind of sexual innuendo type maw across its body. That is what they do. There are only 3 left.
Thank you, squirrel hides.
Rot priests.
Wait, no, there are 2 left. Because Grin got 1, I got 1, and 1 fell in the fire.
Oh, well done. Yes, 2 left then. Suddenly reality warps and there's only 2 left.
5 priests.
Yes.
6, sir.
Now
Yes.
there's 47.
Hard to see anything in this light, okay?
It's very, very strange. It's flashy. It's like it's kind of in your eyes.
Where
All right,
is the
now
scream?
it is
I
the player's
scream.
turn. Go.
I scream for the order of the all-knowing abyss, and I go again with my claw.
Yeah.
Nat 20!
Oh, that 20 is a double damage. So roll that. Yeah.
For the order.
Yeah. For the order.
That's
indeed.
only 4.
4 is with the double?
Yeah.
But you attacked the one you were attacking as.
Yeah.
All right, so you managed to tear his guts out, such as they are, with a being replaced by a giant mouth. With your hook, and he looks at you
Hook
in the
right
eye
into the
and
belly
he says,
button.
"Your order was right." And he dies. That's
I
a
know that's
significant,
right, and I know
like,
they deserve
meta,
to die.
multi-episode moment for you.
Right.
If this was a TV show, that would have been like
Yeah, this is Quilnok.
admission that they were all wrong in the first place. So big
I can
character
die
arc,
now.
like complete there, but we don't really know because this is a one shot. So next player.
And bad agility, so I let you 2 others go.
Are we back up to the top?
There's only
again
one
already?
left. No. It's your turn. There's only one left.
Holy shit.
Harmag, kill him.
I will kill him. Yes, I fucking will. With my 18 that I just rolled. Taste my steel.
18 damage. Roll it.
4.
4 damage.
Our wretched majesty.
It's a tiny, small hand axe.
Hand axe him right in the jaw. Tear his jaw off, but somehow he's still alive.
Good job, our wretched regent.
Yeah, blood is just pouring into his own maw, and maybe he's drawing sustenance from that. Ooh, gross.
Disgusting.
Ew, gross.
Fucking shit.
Fucking brutal.
Next up, players.
Fucking brutal.
God,
So
was
grim.
gonna bite again.
Yeah.
I have a taste for priests now.
Yeah, gnaw on that bitch.
Oh,
Priest
God.
toast.
It's an 8. That's not gonna do it.
Oh, no.
That's gonna miss.
And because I attacked with my bite attack, you get to roll a d6, and on a 1 or a 2, the enemy gets a free attack on me.
Oh well, that'll be my pleasure. He rolled a 3, so no.
You're too distracted by the hook
Oh.
going into your eye.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With the 18,
Fuck
I hit you.
Oh, it goes into the vitreous humor.
5 points of damage.
Oh, that goes out the other side of his head and tears his entire top of his skull off. Goof! Splarch! Yeah. You fall on him. The maw on his body is snapping. Slower. Slower as it pumps into the fire, hissing.
Parts is parts.
Yeah. Oh, you've managed to destroy.
Yes.
Yeah, so good.
Kilnock walks up to the fire and just stares into it longingly.
Oh, you see within it, of course, some sort of long, thin, probably 4 feet tall by maybe a couple of feet wide stone that seems untouched by the flames and has some sort of chromatic effect to the fire around it.
My friends, gather around. I have something embarrassing to admit, but I'm feeling nostalgia. Remember that time we roasted marshmallows in the dark forest?
We
Yeah.
said we'd never speak of that.
Yes, I remember there were blueberries and chocolate
up.
and graham crackers.
Shut up.
Oh, there was chocolate, right, boss? There was chocolate!
Fuck
I
up,
can hear
Paultroon.
again.
So much
Hear
chocolate!
food.
I got it all over my mouth and then on my body!
What is this?
We smashed them together and we called them s'mores.
S'mores!
Not those stupid s'mores, but we called them s'mores.
Aw.
We made a solemn oath never to speak of the schmores.
There are no witnesses besides the dark god themselves.
Oh.
And Paultroon, we must kill Paultroon! He's seen it all!
No, don't kill me! Don't kill me! I'm
First
totally
incident.
useful. I'm very useful. I can tell you very interesting facts. For instance,
Your
this
end.
fire is, if you put it out, you can probably get to the thing inside.
You're a
Put it out.
fucking
You,
idiot,
Paultroon, put it out.
Stand on the fire,
You want me to put it
Paultroon. That's
out?
the only way to get it out.
Okay. Zip.
He's very flammable, isn't he?
Paultroon,
right.
like, Paultroon produces
I joined
a
Paultroon.
very, like, the donkey is just like, what? And Patrol, and then you know, since this is a PG-13 related game, yeah, it puts the fire out.
Nice.
And he didn't even have to pee.
Just like,
That's impressive, Paultroon.
oh yeah. Well, listen, let me tell you about penises, because
You didn't quite pee on it.
It's
It's
like
just more that
everybody
you
has a
kind of
unique one, and they're very different
flopped
shit.
down on it.
You just
It kind of
smothered the
flopped
fire.
down on it and just put it out. I mean, I've heard
You
people
didn't.
stepping in the room and throwing the dicks on the table, but this one is impressive.
I didn't know you had to roll it up like that. My
That-
God.
What just went on? It's like an anaconda was in a slap fight with a fire.
You could have peed on it. Why didn't you just?
I would have
What?
preferred to pee.
That was so sad. Dude, this
It's
feels
been
like a
it's
lot
been
of-
toughened because you know I had a I had a bris.
I don't know how
and
you
it was-
swallowed one of the
How
less
about
logs.
sensitive.
Cease speaking immediately. Make him be silent.
Stop and be silent.
Okay,
You've taken
fire's out.
your giant penis has knocked off my pop screen. Your
we
sponsor
take a
knocked off the pop
We
screen.
broke Marty, guys. We broke Marty.
It's so broken.
Damn it.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Paultroon.
Tiniest balls I've
This is
ever
a
seen in
terrible
my life.
situation.
Oh, forget it.
Harry.
This
Forget
is the
it.
apocalypse.
Oh, forget it. Yeah, that was the apocalypse that happened.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
So the fire is out, and yes, standing there erect is the piece of Chöronzön. As it cools, it steams, going from white hot to red hot to black.
I tried to pull it out of the pyre with my hook.
Oh, that's
You're able to pull
Why
it out of the
doesn't
pyre.
Paultroon
It's
just
pitted.
lasso it?
It essentially is the size of a great club and probably could be used effectively as a weapon.
Hook, brother. Hook it in the other end and we'll pull this thing out of there.
It's surprisingly light.
How much do you think we can get for this, my lord?
Oh, when I sell it and take all the profits, I'm sure I'll be able to at least buy a small tower, possibly a keep.
Yes.
But, there's more treasure to be found that we might even be able to split up in some 80-20 sort of fashion.
I don't know what that is, Lord.
Naturally. Don't worry, just follow Paultroon's troon there, and we'll
I'm
be
not
on our
following
way.
that thing.
Can I talk now?
God,
never
no.
again.
Hell no.
You can never speak again.
Don't. Don't. It freaks me out now.
He proceeds to do a interpretive dance of what he knows about meteorite steel.
No, okay.
That's
Got it.
wonderful. Just
Wonderful.
do that
This is
quietly.
still horrible somehow.
He has not
everything.
put it back yet, though, so it's
Oh, God.
around.
God.
Our wretched
Good.
majesty, let us know and we'll kill him whenever you need to.
Goodbye by the two-headed basilisk.
Like, yeah,
Right.
imagine some modern dance, but boy, third leg.
Right. I don't know what's happening. It's like a magic kielbasa is being thrown around. It's terrifying.
I just
It's like a legless warthog just slapping all around the forest. And I don't like this.
You can always hook it. It'll stop moving.
Is this what they killed your order for, Quillnock? Just look, let's talk really intently about it. I don't want to look over on that side of the forest. I can hear slapping, but I don't want to concentrate on that anymore.
Now you see why I keep him around.
What the hell?
Oh, shit. All right.
I'm gonna take my last hit point and kill myself.
All right, so you hook the thing out of there, and you have a very surprisingly light but incredibly strong 4-foot like thing. Like you can swing it around. It's definitely usable as a weapon. It's not attached to Paultroon.
I like how Marty said that this was PG-13, and then we just went into this whole bit for like 2.5 minutes about how huge this dude's costume.
I feel like this is at a Porky's kind of level. I mean,
Well, yeah. And it's PG-13 in the 80s where we were like, oh, fuck all that. Like,
exactly.
Nowadays, rated R means you have a cigarette.
Yeah.
Who will wield this terrifying star weapon? Not Paultroon.
The hell no! Do not give him that.
In fact, when you swing it around, it leaves a trail, like this rainbow trail of sort of a distorted field. It's very strange.
I'm not fucking touching it.
Hard same.
Fine, I will take it. This is my prize for murdering those that murdered my order.
Yeah,
You take this one, and I'll take the one at the end of the canyon. So that'll work out. That's even. That's a fair.
Yep, that sounds great.
Wonderful. Can you command your freak show to put that away?
Well, like, I hope you had kids already because that thing is 100.
Okay, he sees that you're Paultroon sees that you're using the star weapon, and he's still obeying the order not to speak. So then he's kind of like,
Now
Okay.
I'm not even looking at it.
Okay, so
I hold up my hammer and just threateningly look at him. If you have something to say, if you need to speak truth to power, speak it.
okay. Well, you might want to look out because that thing may possess you and cause you to be evil.
And
Yeah, how would that change? Quillnock is already like. Did you see him? Like,
How will we even tell?
Have you looked at his face?
Look
do
at
I
his
seem any
face.
different? I wave it around.
All right, you swing it
Quillnock-
around, and it definitely seems to be ready to do a lot of goddamn damage. That's going to do a D12 on a hit, and it's +2 to strength to hit.
Oh, damn.
Quillnock, here's the deal. We're gonna do a half-hourly mouth check. How many mouths do you have? As long as the number is
right,
one, we're good. As soon
I
as the
think
number
that's
goes
fair.
up from that, we're gonna kill you. Okay?
Yeah, we'll strangle you or
Yeah.
something.
With something. I don't know how. Crossbow, probably.
There you go. That's
I
fine.
mean,
Alright,
these
so, hey, let's go
gentlemen
back to
did
the
have
map.
Was there anything upon their corpses? These rot priests?
Yes, you definitely
yeah.
find some small petty cash.
Petty
good,
cash.
Yes, petty cash. Let's see how much you get. You get
Best cash.
Yeah, you get a nice 42 silver.
Can I take one of their amulets that are
There are
not a
in
knockoff?
fact 5. Well, one of them went in the fire. 2 of them went in the fire. So there's 3 amulets.
I will take one of them.
Meanwhile, Paultroon is lecturing us about, like, if it's penis shaped, it's phallic, but if it's vagina shaped, it's called yonic.
This is
Yannick,
actually
eh?
kind of interesting information, and yet when Paultroon tells me about it, it just makes me really tired.
Uncomfortable.
Like, linguistics is fascinating, but Paultroon is making me really tired.
He's asleep, and he's actually wonderful for putting people to sleep.
It's a sleep aid.
He's a
Oh yes, I can tell you all about any sort of lore that you'd like to know about.
No one wants
for
to
instance,
know
mushrooms. There's lots of different things about mushrooms that you can know. Some of them you can eat. Some of them are poisonous. Some of them are spotted. Some of them are weird, like sort of
Paultroon,
like
Paultroon.
things that
Look
they have like
look into
holes
my
in them,
eyes,
and then
Paultroon.
flies like them a lot.
Look into my eyes, Paultroon.
Yes, mistress.
Shh.
No
Yes,
one has
mistress.
ever wanted to look into your face or hear any of your words in your whole life, and that's never going to change.
Yeah, he looks like he's had a stroke, but he never did. Like, it's kind of like
He was born like this.
weird,
I know.
like
I understand.
strange.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he's doing it on purpose. When he sleeps, his face just—it's normal. He's doing that on purpose.
He practiced. It's part of
He's actually got an
it's part of the
angelic sleeping
gesture
face.
technique.
Yes.
I start doing a sermon, and I'm talking about how.
Oh God!
Paultroon point 2.
I'm going to move towards where we were going.
I'm going to also
Where
go
was
back
that?
to the road.
I do a lecture about how lore doesn't matter because all books will burn and all people that have knowledge will die.
I'm going to
That's good.
tie
The
a
oral
rope.
tradition is definitely one that I prefer.
No,
I'm gonna tie
you
a tight
shut your
rope
filthy
between
mouth.
Kilnock and Paultroon and walk away as fast as I can.
Yes. Yes.
It's a good idea.
You came
Good
after
idea.
me, ma'am. You came after me.
It was a mistake. I admit it.
I actually advocated pretty staunchly for saving you, and I regret
Yeah.
every second
Every
of that.
every
You
step
know,
of
there's
this
a lot of
moment.
intelligence that comes from admitting fault, and this was a mistake.
It
Is
hurt.
there a hex he is not in? We move towards there.
That's the one.
So
That's
sorry.
the one we move towards.
Oh no,
That's
you're
the
not
one.
getting rid of me now.
God
Yes, I am.
am.
You know what?
I have a duty, ma'am. A
Oh,
duty.
Jesus.
I just want poop.
God
Everyone
damn it.
knows that. You didn't move away from us when you did that. We know.
Say the word, and I will end him.
I have tied him to your ankle. Enjoy.
Can't you take a joke? Come on. No, I did poop my pants.
Where is the hex?
Paultroon problem. Yeah.
I start to run.
All right, which direction do you
best.
run? Let's look at the
God.
map. Let's go to the map.
Let's go to the map.
God, Paultroon is taking over. All right, you can go north to an unknown zone in the hex, or you can go northwest to the place that you've been before.
Heading
The zone of the unknown.
unholy place. You could go northeast and explore another hex, but that takes you further away from the temple where you know the other piece had fallen.
I'm going to cast my stones about the zone of the unknown.
To the
Oh,
north,
nice.
then?
Yeah.
Cast.
Yeah,
13.
That's a
DR
success.
12, so yes. Yeah.
All right.
So I
to the
cast my
north.
stones to know about the unknown.
The known unknowns and the known knowns and the unknown knowns.
Are there any
And then
gnomes?
the unknown unknowns are
Yes.
revealed to you.
the unknowns.
I'm gonna make that race in some.
Yes.
They're very
The unknowns.
They're focused.
They're super
bad
tall,
magic.
lanky tall
So
creatures.
the let's see,
People.
the clouds.
They're just humans.
Yes, you see
I
that
know.
they see that
They're just
there's
assholes.
only fog and thunder
Ooh.
in the hex to the north.
Sounds relaxing.
Thunder.
Fog,
Doesn't sound bad.
thunder. All right, do you trek that way?
Thunder.
We keep going due north, will we eventually get to the dome?
Are you going to trek that way? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I asked if we keep going due north, will we eventually get to the dome? Is my
We have to go a little
No,
west.
you'll need to go west as well.
Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah,
I'd
let's
like
head
to-
the-
I'd like to check out the dome.
I am also pro dome.
Pro dome, also pro dome.
All right, so we'll go north then, and then head to the northwest. Is that the case?
That's
Yes.
the case. Yes.
All right. As you trek through, walking about 15 minutes, you're still in the forest. It's very thick here, but it's also a thick fog, so you're stumbling around, kind of knowing where you're going. Thunder crashes.
Thunder.
That song so much. That song is nowhere. Nope. Nope. Not gonna do that song. And the This is
How
metal.
about
That
God
is
of
the
Thunder?
opposite of metal.
Kiss. How about God of Thunder?
There we go. And so nothing occurs in this hex. So you can continue north, or if you go northwest, you will be 1 hex away from the large cathedral that you
To
observe.
the northwest.
We let the dome lead us.
Yeah,
Guide us like
there
a
we
North
go.
Star that we
Follow
haven't
the
seen in ages.
dome.
Follow the
We
dome.
who are pro-dome.
Pro dome.
So domes can be coated with a interesting
Shut the
amount of
fuck
things.
up.
It could be like maybe you could coat it. It could be shining in the sun, bronze.
Take your
did
giant
you know
cock and
that if
shove it in your own mouth.
had
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Oh, God in heaven. God.
You offered to do it. Oh,
God, Ben, why did you bring me back to this?
Okay, so in this
This
hex,
hellish veil.
This hellish world.
you're reaching the edge of the forest, and the trees here seem to be when the trees clear, you come upon what look to be a set of shallow graves, and rising from the graves in front of you
Ah, shit.
are 2
Friends.
zombies.
Okay.
They come at you, green fire in their eyes, hungering
no.
for the flesh of the
Always with
living.
the zombies.
They say, "Brave." All right, let's see who goes first.
Do it.
It's gonna be a 3, which is I think that's the bad guys.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 is enemies.
The zombies approach.
That was on.
Damn it.
So these zombies are a fun variant zombie called. Ooh, goodness.
Are they fun?
They have drooling tongues, green eyes, and are awakened to serve. They seem to be perhaps guardians, trying to prevent you from going towards the great cathedral.
I need another beer.
Get the beer.
Nothing can stop us. Should we do a pause at 10 before we get into the zombie fight, or should we just keep on fighting? I'm down.
I think we could finish this up pretty quick. One of them managed to catch.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm back.
Oh, cool.
1, 2. Oh goodness. Papers.
So many papers.
Grin, you are caught by a zombie.
No.
He grapples you. Yes. And
Who got grappled?
Grin.
Me. What
Grin
must I
got
do?
grappled. And he pops out from behind some gravestone and grabs you. So make a test of your strength.
Of my
That's
strength.
DR12.
Oh my crap.
Hey, is that
5.
an undead guy? Well, there's a lot of different ways you can do that. You can have like somebody who looks like
Dick
he seems
back
to be
in mouth.
ignoring-
You're not
He's
helping.
ignoring the pattern.
So it's a.
Wait, no, we're fighting. Let him speak. He needs to talk.
Oh, you're right,
Right,
you're
right,
right. I got a 6, which knocks it down to a 5. So I start whistling frantically as it.
Like Jack on that door.
Okay. So it grabs you and it's like but it's biting next round. So
Okay, gotcha.
next up then the other zombie trips and snaps its neck, killing itself over a small root.
What is this game?
That happened. Okay, so
Never hire
now
a
it's player's
zombie.
turn.
Good show, brother Root. Way to go. Really pulling for us there.
Way to go
The
for
oak
it.
tree's like, you got it, baby.
Everybody gets one.
I'm eager to try out my new Star Scepter or whatever.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's-
fuck
that- so yeah, it's basically you got a whole Walking Dead situation. Oh, yeah. About to bite him. You gonna take a swing?
Yeah, what's my DR to swing with the?
It's 12, but
The
you have
scepter?
+2.
Wait, what is it? A scepter? What is it again? The
It is
star
a
thing?
great club.
Okay,
So
cool.
two-handed.
So
Yeah.
my DR is what again? My DR is what again?
So
12.
usually it would be 12. You have a +2 to your strength roll
Okay.
to hit with it.
And I have a -1 strength, so. The +1
Nada.
now. Oh, that's an 18. Hell yes.
Schwamp. D12 damage.
So I get it. Hell yes. Watch me roll a 1. 8. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so you swing it at the zombie and you hit it out of this reality. It's like there's this insane humming, and when it strikes the zombie's like sort of body goes like and fades away in reaction to the strike in this like rainbow like chant like kind of weird trail
Into the abyss, you wretched creature!
Yeah, that's probably not where it went, but sure.
Thank you, priest.
That was pretty.
Well done.
That was, I mean, it was colorful. It was nice.
Okay. What's the chance?
more
the
color than
zombie
you've
went
seen in your
somewhere
entire
better than
lifetimes.
here?
Oh, you're right.
Alexei, what'd you say?
What's the chance that the zombie went somewhere better than here?
Really high.
I think
Really
it's
high.
high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
Quilnock, we've got a new last resort. If everything really looks bad, you just bonk us away to a different reality entirely. It literally probably can't be worse than
You're right.
Who will bonk me, though?
All right, and rising up above
Well,
to the
Johnny
northwest
Dick Boy will bonk you.
Quilnock.
is a
Bonk
large.
yourself. Quilnock, the bonk is going to come from within you. You gotta bonk yourself, Quilnock. Bonk you. Yes.
Is it
You see the Spiral Chapel to the northwest, and making your way out of the forest
desecrate
across
it.
the graveyard. You see it is dedicated to the spiraling cosmic force of heedless creation.
I thought you
Heretics!
were healing.
Heretics!
Of course, in the large dome that's sort of created in marble to be a spiral up a giant hole, spewing yellow and rainbow energy from where the piece of the meteorite struck.
Another piece.
More rainbows.
More rainbows.
I don't fucking understand how much color there is there. It doesn't make sense.
It's kind of a sickening oil slick. Rainbow. But you
Is
would
there an entrance that we can see to this cathedral?
a grand entrance, in fact. Columns of marble stand there and make a procession into a large stone-doored entryway into the overall nave of the place.
It's nice.
Should I sneak forward to check out the area?
Grim, go forth and report back to us.
I sneak forward.
Trust in the hook, brother.
Sneaking forward, you you meet no
And it's always
resistance.
gonna be 12, right, Benny?
Yes.
Okay. So let me drop it there. Ooh, we get ourselves a 17.
Nice.
You easily sneak through the shadows cast by the columns, darting from one to the other.
I'll be right
And
back. I
you-
gotta get my charger.
You come upon the entrance and look inside, and there, in the circular center of it, is another larger piece of whatever it was that fell to earth.
Ooh, larger.
Upon the inside of the ceiling is painted a night sky with a spiral galaxy. And below that, of course, is the wherever it struck, whatever it was. There's a hole in the floor. It's not visible, but you do see this sickening rainbow slick light pouring out from below, painting the galaxy above.
That there are no other. There's no hooded priests or weird things around it. And there's just this.
You start in surprise, thinking there's someone there, but in In fact, it's just a painting of a priest wearing white robes and his expression gazing out over the cosmos on the ceiling.
Ah!
Just a
Scratch.
painting, though.
I scratch it. Ah! Okay.
Yes, brother,
scratch.
desecrate it.
Ah!
You push on it, scratching, and its head goes in with a click.
Oh.
And then slides aside to reveal a small alcove. Inside there is something shiny.
Before I wave my companions for it, I reach for it.
Inside you
Stupidly.
find some sort of disc. It's a metal disc with a spiral pattern on it. The steps of your companions echo in this cathedral, and the light plays upon the galaxy above as you all look around.
I
one's
tuck it
here.
away. Yes.
I'll creep to Grin. Where is the star metal?
It's forward and Godwin, and I take out the sphere where others cannot see. I say, "This is for you for bringing me back to this putrid hell."
Aw, thank you.
Yes, it's a disc that seems it's light as steel, but seems some sort of metal you're unfamiliar with a spiral pattern etched into it.
But I say, yes, it's in there. It shattered the roof, fell inside the cathedral. There it is.
And the noble, she will take all of the star metal for herself. She will win the favor of he and she. She will take everything from us. The Lord, we must have star metal for ourselves. Star metal for Grin and Godwin.
Yes, star medal for Grin and Godwin.
Yes.
I like that these horrible people have like a kind of nice friendship.
Yeah,
It's really beautiful.
it is very nice.
So let's reflect on the friendship for our 5 to 10 minute break
Okay.
of Grin and Godwin.
God.
Just sharing.
Do
sharing
not.
a weird, like,
Do not think about what's in the pants of the jester.
no, do not.
Maybe this real star metal was the friends that we made along the way.
And don't kink shame if that's your thing, you know. Invalids with huge penises, then you know.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, let's be clear. Paultroon's anatomy is not why he's terrible. Paultroon is terrible for entirely separate reasons.
Yep.
Totally separate.
Yep.
His personality is bad. His
Yeah.
body is fine.
Sure.
His personality is
We
awful.
accept him for who he is, except for the fact that he's annoying.
He's terrible and we don't like him.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll see you all in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Cheers.
Sorry, I guess I could have waited to get my charger for 2 more minutes. I apologize.
I reign above ye, saith the God of justice, whose power is greater above the firmament of wrath, in whose hands the sun is as a sword and the moon as a smooth thrust of fire. Lift your garments in the midst of my vesture, and clasp you together in the palms of my hands. You keep thy garments with the fire of gathering, and beautified your garments with admiration. My neighbor Lord, govern the Holy One, and deliver your rod, and the ark of glory. All the lift up your voices and swear obedience and faith to him that liveth and triumpheth, whose beginning is now joy and penance. Silence is a flame in the midst of your palaces, and the run of the night wind, the currents of brightness and truth. You therefore, swing yourselves, don't come in the mysteries of your faith. You friends
All right, we're coming back to the doomed world of MÖRK Borg. Welcome. Okay, we are just exploring the Spiral Chapel, and so you have found within this chapel a big hole in the floor from which a sickening rainbow light emits, painting the top of the inside of the chapel's mural that is of a spiraling galaxy from a faith more optimistic than perhaps it should have been. And
Suckers, in other words.
yes,
Yeah.
Dummies.
Chump.
our hook-handed friend Grin found within a hidden alcove a spiral disc and gifted that to our very toothy
Yes.
friend Godfrey.
He's toothsome.
And so now looking about, there are various accoutrements of a working cathedral, the seating and reliquaries and things of that nature. None of them are attended. There seems to be no one about. But there is that hole in the floor. What do you do?
Godwin is going to creep closer to the hole in the floor.
Hole in the floor, absolutely hole in the floor. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast the stones about the hole in the floor.
Oh, actually, are there any candles around the reliquaries, like a offering or prayer candles that we can take with us down into the hole in the floor?
Absolutely. It is very well lit by the sickening rainbow light.
That's
But
why
there are
she's
candles you
noble.
can grab if you like.
That's why she's the noble.
That's it.
Got the brains.
She's got the brains.
The brains of the operation.
I'll grab some tea lights and take that down.
Get
Very
some
well.
of those cute votives.
Yeah,
Votives.
they come in little glass.
The cute glass. Oh, I love them.
How secure and valuable do these old reliquaries look?
They look to be plundered.
Mother.
Oh,
Father.
when the reliquaries come pre-plundered.
I know.
There may be a bone or two, but other than that, nothing.
Are any of the bones moving of their own accord?
Not
Cast the
yet.
stones.
Then why
cast it.
even bother?
Cast it, priest.
Bones are just
18 plus 2,
living by
20.
skin.
I cast
20
stones on the hole.
on the roll, not on the die. Very well. You see a vision below you of a crown made of star metal.
Your liege, there's a star in the hole. Or there's a crown in the hole.
A crown
A crown of stars.
that shall
Godwin-
fit my head as if it was
Godwin-
made for me.
Godvin's diving in the hole. Just like,
Mm-hmm.
So down below, you see that there used to be some sort of treasure kept there, but it's all been completely destroyed, disintegrated by what now lays there, emitting this light. A spiral patterned crown with a spiked halo adorned with gemstones of blue, green, red, purple, all the colors placed in a swirling pattern, and it seems to be radiating this sort of sickening rainbow light.
yeah, I think Godwin yells, "Star metal for Grin and Godwin!" and then like runs
Star
and, like,
metal for Grin and Godfrey.
just jams the crown on his head.
You grab it and put it on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
All right.
it's like the
I mean,
stupid thing I would do.
uh,
at this
I do.
All right. There's a thunderous sound as lightning strikes your head from above, and make a presence DR312 test as you have strange and nightmarish visions of the infinite collapsing cosmos.
ER3, you said? That's like nothing.
12.
They are 12 or yeah.
I rolled a 9. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, an 8.
An 8. You fail to understand what you're seeing, and you are you feel your very essence being sucked away into the infinite void as it collapses, and we'll let other folks do something now.
Do we see Godwin getting sucked into the void?
He is becoming transparent, like sheens over his body of the rainbow, like oil slick. He is definitely see-through now.
I go down there and I steal the crown off of his head.
Right, you snatch it from his head. Oof!
It's mine.
He becomes solid again.
Mm.
The crown is strangely cold in your hands, but it is glittering with all sorts of gems.
I jam it on my own head.
Right?
Obviously, that's the only. Yeah.
You put it upon your head. Lightning strikes you, and your mind goes into the infinite cosmos, seeing how this world is at the end of its tether. You would expect to see stars upon stars, infinite variety, but you only see black and a small circle of stars around this one planet collapsing ever faster. Make it
I'm ready to bonk our majesty if I need to.
Make an ER12 presence test if you
Get
want
it
to
ready.
No, I rolled a 6.
You're being drawn into the void, transparent and getting ever more transparent.
Wretched regent! I run up to you with my hammer and I try to scrape it off your head.
All right. Yeah, you snatch it off her head, or knock it off her head. Successfully, it goes clattering with sounds that ring with the tones of heaven onto the stone of the sarcophagi that you are currently, the room that you are all in underneath the nave.
Wretched regent, you were disappearing into the void.
How dare you touch my noble head? Fine.
I prostrate myself. I get on my knees and I start clawing my back.
Better. Thank you.
I run to retrieve the crown.
The crown
don't
is
wear it.
laying
Don't
upon
wear
the
it.
floor.
It's those terrible visions, Grin. Don't put it on. No, no, no.
Yes, it lays upon the floor.
But Star Mandel
radiating
for
its
Grin and
sickly
Godwin.
light.
Wait, does Grin put it on?
I'm attempting to, but you keep yelling at me, so I'm like, well, fine. But Star Medal for Grin.
Star Medal for Grin and Godwin. Now we have Star Medal too.
We have Star Medal too.
The Star Medal is not. I mean, it's made of that, yes, but the gemstones. Whoa. You hear a booming voice from outside saying, "Who dares?"
You keep the crown.
I whisper, Star Medal for Grin and Godwin.
Are you all down in the hole?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you're in a
Go up and
sarcophagus.
look who that is.
You're in a mausoleum.
Oh.
And there are various alcoves where bones are buried, and there are some sarcophagi. There is definitely a way out that you see, although it leads into darkness from this room. The voice came from above and echoed like it was in the central cathedral chamber.
We must hide.
A horrible feminine voice.
Paultroon, go look and see who it is.
I will cower here in the dark.
I expect no less.
I hold and covet the crown in the dark.
It's rolled off. I can't find it.
Are you going to sneak or just pop your head up?
Paultroon is going to do what Paultroon does best. Yeah.
You want me to look?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. Boing. Oh, hey, how you doing? There's no more Paultroon.
Oh, rough.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Well, that's what he was there to do.
Silence is deafening.
We should run away.
There's like
Yeah, there's the sound of just like slicing and devouring, and Paultroon is no more.
Into the darkness.
It's like I had tinnitus before, and then the buzzing just suddenly went away.
I feel like I should be sad.
No.
Don't waste it on Paultroon.
No.
No.
You're right. I'm fine.
No. We're okay.
Okay.
Besides,
I hoped to kill him myself.
Pork, whatever's up there is full.
That's true. That's true.
It's like they ate 5 turkey dinners.
Just
I
like
mean, they're very asleep. Let's get out of here.
A whole long kielbasa, certainly. Anyway.
They are done.
Did anyone see?
All right, so you all crawl through the catacombs and emerge.
Because you said you, Jess, you said you brought like the candles and stuff. Right?
I did bring candles, yes.
So you light the candles and make your way through the sarcophagi and the maze, and you emerge into from a small cave into an area in the northwest. We'll look at the map now.
It's a shame we had to leave that crown behind. Oh well.
Oh, I'm assuming someone grabbed the crown. No.
Oh no, Grin has it.
Saying that out loud.
Grin grabbed it. Yes.
Yeah, Grin took the crown.
So you are now in the northwest. Only
Star medal.
30 minutes or so from the great energy being emitted by the final piece of the Chöronzön. And yes.
You have to get like an echo effect on your
Right.
voice when you say that.
Dun, 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 dun. Yes, and as you explore the mausoleum that you emerge from, you see whatever I'm rolling.
I feel like I didn't desecrate this cathedral enough.
I
I think
know.
Paultroon did for you.
So the shifting of this mausoleum has cracked open a fairly large and seemingly not well built, but revealing a treasure of some kind just there to be plucked from the surface.
I don't want to go back and start a fire. Is that weird?
No, it's a
So
natural feeling.
upon the remains of a upright sarcophagus is a skeletal hand rising out of the sarcophagus, clutching a scroll.
Pass.
That looks to
really-
be something to be read.
Perhaps it is an ancient spell or magical incantation that we might speak.
Bespoker.
Fine. Paultroon. Oh,
Oh.
Oh, it
shit.
hurts. It hurts.
Oh.
That realization
where's-
really hurts. It
where's
strikes
Gav?
to the heart of you.
Gaff, my donkey was outside.
Oh no!
Gaff is no longer here.
Oh no!
I should kill that thing. But with 1 hit point, I'm gonna say forget it.
Yeah.
Don't you whistle as like a thing that you do?
Yes, when I roll a 5, 7, 9, 11, or 13 upon a d20.
I think that you can whistle and perhaps the donkey will
I love how
respond.
specific those numbers are.
Yeah, I know. I do. I'm gonna try to whistle and see if I can attract Gaff.
Clop, 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 clop.
Rest in peace, Annie
She
or
shows up.
Morphony.
She shows up. She's right there. She like comes out from behind one of the mausoleums.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
She's a survivor, that gaff.
Good girl.
She might
Why is
survive
there
to the
none
end
of us?
of the world.
Star medal for Grin, Gotfin, and Gaff.
And Gaff, yes, of course.
That's an odd thing for you to say.
I mean, that's what we're going for, right? The star medal.
For my star medal, yes, we are absolutely going for my star medal. That is
Yes, Lord, for your 80-20 star medal.
Yes.
I don't know what that is, but it's 80-20.
Who is going to reach up high enough to grab this scroll out of that skeletal hand?
Ooh, I would, but oh no, I can't.
I'm allergic to scrolls.
That's rough. That's really tough for you.
I
That's
have scroll allergy.
Yeah.
I actually can't read or use scrolls either. So, I just try to.
Got it.
The
Got
teeth
it.
just get in the way of any reading.
He
It's like
has
you
a
can't see anything
reaction.
right here you're holding.
Are any
Do
of us
it.
literate?
I
It's fine. It's okay.
keep
I'm not gonna make fun of
Benadryl
you
on
for that.
hand when Godwin gets exposed to scrolls, so
Got it.
this can't be our thing.
Quilnak, fetch the scroll. Harmug is too mighty, and Grin and I are both indisposed.
So true.
Priest, this is
I'm
meant for you.
fine. I will take this wretched paper.
You touch the wretched paper, and it is indeed an unclean scroll.
Ooh.
And upon it you read that it is a spell to summon the daemon of capillaries, which will provide the curse of suffocation
Yeah, that does
on
kill.
a creature of your choice.
That'll do.
If you successfully cast the spell.
Oh, too bad we can't use this on what's his name? I already forgotten his name that just died.
Paultroon.
Paultroon.
Whatever.
Hey, is it-
Dick boy.
yeah.
That was
Johnny Hogg? I don't know. What's his name?
I forget.
It's a joke that keeps on giving.
No, if any of you are privy to asphyxiate, let me know. I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up.
Safer
Star
or not
medal
as
for
safe
Grin,
as
Godwin,
erotic,
and Quilnak.
autoerotic asphyxiation. Yeah, we're way past PG-13. Okay,
No, we're not there anymore.
moving on. Let's take a look at the map. So, you have moved to the northwestern adjacent hex, next to the cathedral, and so now all you must do is move one northeast, and then one more to enter whatever tornado of energy the last piece is emitting.
To the northeast, there's more ruins, right?
You're not sure. You'll have to go and look.
Priest,
Here we go.
throw your
You're
stones.
throwing the stones.
Throw
I'll
your
throw the
stones.
stones.
What does the northeast show us?
Ask the
That was
stones if
cocked.
the demon of capillaries is hot.
Oh no, the stones are cocked. Is that son of a bitch still there?
I re-rolled
like a
and got
fucking
an
gooey
8.
duck.
I am sorry, not sorry about Paultroon.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's an 8 on the stones.
An 8 on the stones reveals nothing.
I looked into the abyss and all I saw was the abyss.
It looked at you though. It said hi.
It's all. What's up?
Yep.
Hi, abyss. I said hi back.
Cool. That's what's up.
That's
You
cool.
up?
Yeah. Hey, WYD, Abyss.
We press forward blind.
Okay, for north or northwest.
Was the last piece is in the north or northeast?
Either way will, in theory, get you
I
there.
see.
There's a
I see.
large tornado of energy concealing that area.
Okay.
Perhaps we should pray to your demon effigy, wretched regent.
Ah, yes.
Legion.
But don't look at its eyes. They're mine. Don't even look at them.
I won't.
I'm gonna
We asked this demon for
spiraling
guidance.
disc instead.
Yeah, how can I ask this deep? Can I bleed on it some more? I assume my hands are still like slowly leaking a little bit.
You feel like this is more an object d'art than a magical thing.
Look at it, priest. Does it look like it's actually like anything, or is it just like
A little spooky, but not
Nothing.
anything that perhaps. I mean, maybe you've spent a lifetime worshipping the demon it represents.
I'm not sure what it does, but I know that I covet it.
fine? I'm just gonna take the rubies out. Just there. Okay, just go ahead. Have the eyeless demon.
Thank
whatever.
you, Lord. I
You're
get down on my
so-
knees and start prostrating myself again.
That's great. That's wonderful. I love that a lot.
The demon responds with silence.
Yep. That's. God, I wish I was that cool.
That's on brand. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I look at this spiraling disc that Grin gave me?
Yes. It seems to be made of steel or an alloy of steel. Probably valuable.
Is it like a shield? Could I use it as a shield?
No, it's only about 4 or 5 inches in diameter.
Tiny, tiny shield.
More like a shuriken. It can be like,
Oh.
but it's not sharp.
Can I try to throw it and see what happens?
You throw it and it hits a tree and bounces off and falls to
This
the
is
ground.
up. I pick it back up.
Seems undamaged. So
What a
there's that.
mysterious and wonderful gift you've gotten me, Grin.
Yes.
Thank
It
you.
will provide us hours of entertainment.
Hours of entertainment.
Ow.
You would probably say if we threw it back and forth, the game would be ultimate.
Oh, yes.
Ultimate as in the final game before we all die.
All consumed.
Yes, let's go to the quad and play with the ultimate disc.
Glenn says hello, Jess. He just subscribed.
Glenn.
He's a nice guy.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for subscribing. Glenn.
Followed, not subscribed. If
Oh,
he
thank
was
you for-
really cool, he'd subscribe.
Thank you for following,
How cool can you get?
Glenn.
If that even is your real name.
I mean, this is Twitter.
I suggest that we go north and then northeast.
Well done. It is so. You make the walk through the cemetery and find yourself in a new hex. Which
I love it already.
That's it. You just had to throw the disc like the stones. It was like go north.
So you move into the hex and the temperature drops by 50 degrees.
Oh shit.
And
That's
you're
a
just
lot of degrees.
frozen solid, like on your beards, or even the lady beards have like frozen icicles on them, much less the male beards. And then it goes back to your normal, rather uncomfortably cold temperature. There you are. You are now in.
I wish I had sprung for the deluxe rags. But I got the standard kind. Those
Standard
very
issue.
cold.
It happens.
This is
Luckily,
quite
my fur
brisk.
armor has done absolutely nothing to protect me from that.
That's
Or hasn't it? You have not taken any damage, my liege.
You're barely wearing clothes, and neither of you.
Yeah, you're right. I have 1 hit point. I took a lot of damage.
Now you see you're next to the swirling vortex of energy that covers at least a half or even a whole mile to the northeast.
finally.
But within it, you can vaguely see the shape of some kind of necropolis, an even larger graveyard right to the northeast of you.
That's
now.
within the swirling vortex of colors and
Yes.
madness. Yeah.
We will wrestle the star metal from the hands of the dead.
We'll have to. It's the only way.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Moving. I take it.
Yes.
Perhaps Paultroon will be there in the realm of the dead.
Oh.
No.
I hope so.
No.
I hope so.
God damn it, I do. I really hope he's not.
Every time you mention his name, I get sad because it makes me think of him. But then I realize he's dead, and I get happy. But then I think about how he died, and I get tired. So,
I get sad remembering I didn't get to kill him.
sort of a
Yeah,
roller coaster
I
of
know.
emotion.
I mean, who knows? You might get to like second kill him in the necropolis, like a
As
second.
you
Double
walk,
that.
as you walk
I
towards
like your optimism,
the
Lord.
Death
the
to
necropolis to the north, as seen on screen now to our viewers, you notice that I think the noble is wearing the two twin snake amulet. You see the necropolis, the others do not. They see a wasteland of nothing. You see shimmering in the energy field that you walk into a square-shaped island and a square-shaped pond with hundreds of old mausoleums.
There's a lot of places to hide, certainly, in there. The pond is very, very square.
You
Where do
three
you
don't
think we
know
should...
what she's fucking talking about.
Harmon, what are you talking about? It's like an endless, desolate wasteland. There's
No, there's a pond. You don't see the pond?
There's like literally
There's a
no
water feature? I don't
There's a
see it.
Hey,
I-
our Lord's been trying this new optimism thing. You know, give it a try.
Just
Well, all right.
Okay, we'll humor her.
Are you
yes, Lord.
envisioning a fixer-upper? Is that what we're
well,
doing?
it's a nice square water feature. It's actually quite pleasant looking.
I
Where
don't.
water?
It's sort of a
Pond,
mausoleum-y
It's like a
graveyard.
pool?
Lord,
It's like a pool, but not so deep.
Idiots,
It's not for
sorry.
swimming.
Lord Harmon, have you been eating like lead-based paint chips a lot lately?
Well,
Or-
usually, because that's my normal source of nutrition, but that's not related to this.
Oh yeah.
He's filthy with algae.
Yes. But the pond is not. Just come, just to hold my hand. Maybe.
What?
I
I put my hook out. Put our hooks out.
Okay, you and the other hook hand hook together like a weird chain.
Okay.
When you grab their
hook
hooks,
brother.
You have left and right hooks,
suddenly
so now
the
we're
vision
trying.
of the mausoleum becomes
Oh.
apparent to them.
Ah,
You see the pool,
I see it now.
square.
More of a
Hooks
pond.
across America.
Whatever
see.
that fucking is. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I see it. We just needed to join with you. Is it because we're in contact with you, I think?
No, it's because you're weak-minded and small.
That too.
Brother, we
Godwin,
must prostrate.
that,
But
right.
don't
No,
hold
Kozak, no, not
Oh,
now.
you're pulling me
The-
down when you do
Yeah,
that.
wait, no. Wait, I've lost the pool vision. Let me hold your face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there it
Here we
is.
No,
There it
not
Let
in
me put my filthy hand on your face.
Remove thyself, cretin.
But now I
Please
see what
donate
you
to
see.
Midway Tabletop for this sort of programming. We really need your support. All these people need money. So if you could possibly give us any money at all, it'd be very, very good. And of course, if you want to do a $20 gift, I'll give a random item to these fools. Or we could roll on the terrible calendar of Nehubel and make a misery happy to them for $50, which would be an excellent.
We deserve it. We deserve it.
We deserve a misery. I think an encounter just gives us a misery. I got stabbed by a goddamn dagger-filled hedgehog.
So you also have 2 more of these amulets if you'd like to wear them.
Sure, why not? I'll take one.
You can
Hook,
steal
brother.
When
it.
you
Put
put it
on
on,
one
you
of the
see
sacred amulets.
the terrible hidden necropolis.
My
And
lord, please.
in the center of the necropolis, you see that there is a pit with priests looking upon it, giving some sort of obeisance to it.
I put so with the third amulet. I put it on Gaff so that she may see what we see.
I'm too old for this shit.
Now, Gaff, lead us. Lead us. So, are they the priests? Are they moving? Are they alive? Is it just
yes? They're moving and actively doing some sort of ritual, and there's something skittering about at their feet. Two somethings. You can't see clearly until you get closer.
I don't like that word.
Skittering.
Could have said crawling, but he went with skittering, and that's
not a good sign.
Never saw it.
No, that's really bad.
Definitely multiple legs on whatever that is.
Like a lot of them.
So many legs.
Does the amulet work if I hold it, or does it need to be worn?
Seems like if you're touching it, it's fine.
Okay. So then I'll touch half, and I'll have Godwin touch the other half, so you can see what we see. So now we all can see.
This is horrible.
You walk through the energy field upon the necropolis, and now you are in some other world, not the one where you were birthed in blood and pain. A different one now, and it is filled with the dead. So, these priests are doing their ritual. What do you do?
Are these the same kind of priests as before?
Perhaps you're not close enough to know.
I read the stones.
Read the stones clatter.
If I've learned anything from Quilnock, it's that priests are bad and should be killed whenever possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, wise. Yeah, makes
seriously.
Sense. Yeah, that's
I
right.
learned that as soon as I met him.
I just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page here.
Definitely.
Makes sense.
We deal with them, and then we'll get Quilnock.
Oh, you don't know.
No idea.
The guys in robes.
Guys in robes.
The rocks all just roll away.
I mean, you guys are wearing robes for the most part, I guess. Maybe.
Hey,
I'm wearing a doublet.
I'm wearing the latest rag.
I'm wearing a robe.
I'm wearing rags. Man.
I'm wearing like a blanket that has like holes in it, but it's like it's not like armholes. It's just two
robe-ish.
random holes, so the blanket's kind of scrunched up on one shoulder.
It's in the
and on
robe
other.
zone.
I've got a loin cloth and rags wrapped around my feet.
That's sexy. That's very sexy.
It's a look.
That's definitely a look.
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, they don't seem to have noticed you, but their the companions have.
I don't like that.
No, the skittering
Something
ones.
rushes towards you amongst the tombs.
I let go of the amulet.
It's too late. You're in the necropolis now.
Mother.
And you're attacked.
It's cool. We've said fuck already on the stream. We can say it again.
You're right.
By horn beasts. You get a glimpse of them as they come upon you. They are made of hundreds of horns. They are nothing but horns. Oh, yes, a maw of teeth. That is what they are made of, and they come upon you two at a time.
Oh my god.
Roll initiative. I'll roll it.
Roll it.
Horns.
That's a 5, which puts the players first.
Horn.
The horn beasts. What do you do?
It is up to us.
It's always up to us. Where's a Paultroon when you need him?
We fed him to, I think, probably a god.
Whatever. God.
Just say,
Probably.
probably a god.
Okay. It's fine. It's
So
gonna be
yes,
fine.
you do not have the bonus provided by the large penised Paultroon.
Paultroon.
Had other attributes, like he was very annoying and horrible.
Yeah,
He'll be remembered for his penis.
Yeah. Mostly.
It's like, how sometimes you need white noise to like do work sometimes. Like without him, it's just so hard.
A chaotic mass of horns and bones with a circular mouth filled with teeth instead of a face attacks you.
Oh,
Star
God.
medal! Star medal!
Horns and
Get hand axe.
It hums in an unnatural tone that has never been played on this universe as you
15.
swing it
Ooh.
and connect. Wham! Roll your d12 damage.
11!
You knock the horn beast number 1 out of this universe.
aiming for the fences of the universe itself.
There's one left. Who's next?
Crossbow shot.
Yeah,
Nice.
crossbow shot.
Roll it. It's a presence, apparently.
It is.
I rolled a 6.
It
Gotta be.
hits a tomb. Next.
I will smack at it with my de-virginized hand axe.
I rolled a
Hand-axing
13.
the
Nice.
horn
Not
beast.
bad.
Hits. Roll damage.
Yeah. Yeah. 5.
The shifting bones of its body cancel 3 of those
Oh,
points
God,
of
that's
damage,
disgusting.
doing 2 total. And now it is Grin.
I leap forward with my hook, attempting to dig into its body so I may ride it like urban cowboy John Travolta.
Oh, it's made of horns. These are between your legs now, pushing and undulating. Attack.
Fucking Paultroon.
He haunts you still.
He haunts me still. I rolled a 19 with my dropping strength. I still get 18,
That will hit.
and I will hit it for 1.
Yes, 1, brother!
Yes,
Hmm.
1.
A terrible struggle ensues as you tend to ride it. You grab on the horns, and you chip at it, seeming to damage maybe one horn, but it remains extremely horny, and that stops any damage from penetrating its
You just can't stop
body.
him.
We can't hurt them. They're too horny to be hurt.
You need to
And
penetrate
now
them.
it's the one horn beast.
The one horn beast?
There's one left.
The one many horn beast.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that one is going to attack the sadly wide open. Who is it? It's Mr. Gatoon. I can't read my own handwriting.
Gotvin.
Godwin, you are attacked.
No.
But we'll see if it succeeds with its claws. Oh, yes, one is definitely hit. The other, not so much. So, you, sir, are going to take 2 points of horny damage.
Godwin!
No, Godwin.
I had 1 hit point. I'm at -1.
Hold
No
on.
armor or any sort of
I
thing
use
like
my omen
that? Oh.
to lower the damage by 3.
Oh, ha.
That's true.
Mysteriously, the occult power of...
It's got the
Not my friend! Manages to distract the thing as it is about to gore you terribly with its horns.
I need to roll. It says escaping fate. Every time you use an omen, roll. There might be a 50% chance that
Ooh.
it was not spent at all.
Oh.
And I rolled a 39. I have 1 omen still.
All right, well then, you are savior of your friend, whether they know it or not.
Who says this isn't a family-friendly show?
It's the player's turn.
Power of
What do you do against the horned beast?
Quilnak, bonk it, please.
Quilnet,
Go for it, Quill.
bonk this mother effer
Do the
into a
bonk.
different dimension.
Did Harmon go last round?
Yeah, I
Okay.
did a little bit of damage.
Right. Oh, that's right.
Boop.
Oh, 1 sec, my headphone just died.
No!
Power.
Almak! No!
Almak has bonked himself into a different reality.
Okay.
He's gonna bonk himself back. We're good.
Yeah.
Kind of Captain Cavemaning the fuck out of this right now.
Monk comes from within.
It's truly a beautiful relationship you guys have. I'm actually a little jealous, but
TurboGrafx 64 bonks
There we
adventure.
Can you hear me still?
yes, you're
I
good.
can hear you.
Cool.
Bonk it up, my friend.
Here comes the bonk. Here comes the bonk.
Bonk
Do
that
it.
shit.
Bonk
Do it.
away.
Do it. Oh my god. I could spend my omen to make you re-roll that.
No.
Can I spend-
No. We have
No,
3 more
fine.
people. We can
Can I spend my own omen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What does that mean?
So you can spend the
yeah.
omen to re-roll. Fate is denied. And then
Oh,
fucks you
no.
again. Ha ha ha.
You're welcome.
There's a big dorked jester laughing at you from beyond the grave. It's like a
All right, who's next? Move along.
I'll hit him with my axe again.
Axe
See that.
to the whole
Yeah,
beast.
I rolled a 19.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Our wretched
5
regents.
again.
Oh, nice.
Hand axe. Boom.
How much damage?
5.
5. He manages to reduce it by 1, making a him.
That is why you are the king. That is why you are the queen. That is why you are the wretched
Whatever. Just, royalty is fine.
Oh, you cut off many horns, and it still gibbers at you. La, 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 la. It says, next up. Players.
It can talk.
I'll take a crossbow hit. I'll take a crossbow bolt at it.
Throok.
I also rolled a 19.
That's
Nice.
a hit, a palpable hit.
A palpable hit.
Yeah.
Oh, 7 points of damage.
Ooh, that.
Nice.
It opens its mouth to roar, and you thunk right in its maw, and it dies there, clattering in a confusion of hooves, horns, and teeth.
Godvin is the horniest. Godvin is hornier than all of the horn
You can
beasts.
say that. You can say that. Well done.
That's what
The
that
priests,
means, right?
of course, have taken notice of
I have
this
the most horns.
combat, and they are chanting even more intently over whatever it is they're doing. So, you do a rush. What do you do next?
This is our
I
next
think we
step.
should rush them.
Yeah, how far away are they?
They're just a 1 round away.
Okay.
Run your way over there.
I'm going to stand back here and pepper them with crossbow bolts because I'm badly wounded and I have 5 crossbow bolts left.
Makes sense. So, shoot your crossbow bolt with your presence.
Oh, I rolled a 20.
Oh, double damage.
Boodly, boodly.
Do I roll twice or do I just roll once and double?
Whatever you like.
Holy crap.
I'll roll twice.
Cool.
8 points of damage total.
All right, you shoot a priest in its heart, and they fall into some sort of pit that they are
I got
chanting
one!
over.
Run in
One
charging with
continues
my
to
great
chant, looking back
bonker from the
frantically.
sky.
Before you do that, can I throw a bomb that I just noticed I have
Oh,
on my
hell
equipment
yes.
list?
Hell yes.
I don't want to hit you with it, so I'm gonna just gonna do that.
Throw
I mean,
it.
like I kind of do, but not right now.
Do it, my liege.
No,
What?
I'm using my last omen because I rolled a 5.
Oh, God.
This will be the one though. We won't just explode here. Yeah, fuck yeah, 18. That's
That
much
will
better.
that will blow the other priest off of its meditation chanting.
Oh, that's not as
Stop
all right.
him.
Well, it's still 4 points of damage.
That's fine. It distracts him enough to stop him from summoning more horned beasts for the pit. So the priest is still alive, draws his claws, opens his robe, he has a maw there,
Once
rushes
again.
at you, and we'll see who goes first. Is it sort of, kind of, another round, kind of?
This damn organization.
6. So players first. He's running at
time.
you. Screaming, chanting in another language.
Bonk. That's a 17.
That'll be a
On
hit
the bonk.
with the bonker.
Oh, we've
great-
named your weapon.
Roll
The
a
great
D12.
cosmic bonker.
The great Cosbonk.
11 again.
Ooh.
So as he runs, gibbering at you, his maw chopping, his claws, you catch him right in the middle, wonk.
I like that the biggest damage
in
dealer
the
on
other
the team is like a
direction
decrepit old man.
Yeah.
and fades out of this universe.
Oh, that was nice because you flickered. when
all
you
the priests have been
dispatched.
Yes, indeed.
dispatched.
Let's look at the map. So you are within the whirlwind now, and you look north to the last hex that will be involved in this adventure anyway. And you see there a ziggurat. Colossal. Ice covered. It rises into the air with a whirlwind of energy at its top, ever pulling down from a point in the sky amongst the stars. The top is broken and looks as if something has exploded into it and into the inside. Perhaps the last meteorite you seek.
Onward.
All right, you move to the last hex of the adventure. Let's
Do you like my body and you think I'm hexy?
all right. The ziggurat seems to have an entrance that is at the. You can either climb to the top of it and go in the hole. Of course, there's an energy pouring up or pulling down from that hole, or you can move around the edge of it at the base to find an entrance.
My doctor said that I shouldn't come into contact with any cosmic energy. It's bad for me, so...
You found a doctor?
Yeah, same guy who did Grin and Quinlock's hands.
Yeah.
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 He said a lot of stuff. I think probably he was not a very good doctor, but...
Dr. Hook'em and Plenty.
Hey, we got 2 happy customers here.
For a man with a hook, everything looks like it should be hooked.
What's weird is that there wasn't anything wrong with either of their arms to begin with.
Nope.
This was
Not
a
at all.
medical procedure.
He considered it an
That's
improvement.
not true. I had a hangnail.
Yes, that is how it started. I remember.
This is all happening as you walk from the mausoleum
Right.
up to the ziggurat.
Walking.
It was one of those like take a little off the top, know a little more type situations. Yeah.
You take a little off the top of your finger, or what is? What?
So climbing up the ziggurat or looking for an entrance at the base?
No, I think Gotvin is definitely encouraging people to look around at the base.
Okay,
All right.
I'm happy for that.
So you walk around
Yeah,
about
I
15
burned
minutes.
my hand in the fire making s'mores.
looking
Shut up
there's
about
no
the
fire.
s'mores.
You
mean
find an
s'mores.
entrance to the base of the ziggurat and discover as you walk in an open space in the center. Below the broken top, which has the energy shining down into it, there are a number of priests and horn beasts who take notice of you.
Motherfuck. No. They take notice of it. I told
They
you we
immediate-
should be sneaky.
Yes,
Got
they
used to it.
they say, "What are you doing here? The meteorite is ours. We will leave this world with it and escape the apocalypse."
Wait.
And they rush you.
We can collect them all. We can escape.
There are 3 priests and 2 horn beasts.
Oh
Prepare
boy.
to battle.
Oh boy.
Didn't even get a chance for a cool comeback. Fuck.
Oh, go ahead.
You got me.
You will leave this. That's too far. It's not cool anymore.
Nah, son of a bitch.
Moments over. Timing, location, etc.
All right.
It do be like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
Roll.
Yes, true.
Seems that players go last.
Oh,
Yeah. Down then.
And no Paultroon to protect you.
Harmug, do you have another bomb?
Don't.
No.
Just the one I didn't think about. I have a noose, so we have an out.
Yep. I have poison, so totally there.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
Have stones.
I'm starting to mix Kool-Aid, and we'll just get ready.
That's great. I think that's
Well, you seem to be incredibly lucky as they rush towards you across the open space inside the zuggurat. One of them trips, falls, and is eaten by its pet. He died.
Why does this happen in every combat?
And then the others come up to you, slashing with their claws, their maws gaping, slavering for your flesh. Ineffectively. And the last remaining horned beast rushes and smashes itself into a wall after missing narrowly one of you. Now it is your turn.
Okay?
There are
Are you guys okay?
2 priests and 2
Something
horn
wrong?
beasts remaining.
You guys want to talk about it or something? It seems like
It's pretty brutal, huh?
you're having
It's
kind
tough
of
when
a
they turn on you like that. Yeah.
Well, you can make a presence roll and try and talk to them.
Sure.
Yeah. Fucking
Perhaps
let's
you want to
do that.
present the crown, or they can see the great
I
club.
wield the club in
Club.
the sky.
Oh, they possess the things from beyond already.
Kneel! Kneel, you cretins!
All right, roll your presence.
Cretin, I love that word.
18!
Sweet. They cower before you and run out the door behind you. They're gone.
That was easy.
Their horn beasts follow.
I was about to do a sermon. They didn't want to hear it. I feel kind of bad.
Maybe have like done this beforehand.
We can give you time to give a sermon if you really want to.
Hey, we're looking
Oh,
good.
the moment just passed, you know. Of the,
It's the timing. It's really the
We can
timing.
retcon. It's fine. So now remains
Yeah.
Next episode, the game
center
goes
of
to
the zuggurat, smashed into the floor. Some sort of hole that, as you get closer, appears to be a maw, a living maw.
Lots of maws today.
Some sort of open mouth of teeth, slavering, choking on its own saliva. It's 40 to 30 feet wide and
Oh,
down into its depths. Darkness.
it's almost as if the designer of this world has mommy issues.
Yes, mommy.
Oh wow.
God damn you.
That
I
was
take my last point of damage and die.
Oh,
And we
that's-
die.
that's
I die,
fantastic.
actually.
Was that,
Nope,
was
nope,
that
you're all-
your
you-
sermon?
nope,
That was
nope.
terrible.
You're all gonna get an omen for that. That's
Yeah.
Sometimes I do sermons, sometimes I do stand up.
I'll be
It's a
here
very
all
similar
night.
set of skills. Like it's there's a Venn
Yeah.
diagram.
I think it's
I'll
the
be
same with the
here
sermon.
all apocalypse. I take my vial of poison and I chuck it into that maw.
Oh, that's interesting. I was gonna take a lighted candle and chuck it into the maw. So let's see.
Mhm. We'll do it all.
Down, 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 fathoms deep, the poison vial falls. You hear it smash upon something that beats and beats and beats and then beats no more. The maw stops moving and slavering.
See?
Damn, Greg. Damn.
I told you this shit works.
That is the most powerful poison I've ever seen in my
I'm
life.
sorry,
And
I
I'm sorry if I
forgot
ever
you.
offended you with anything that I said.
Yeah, that was super
I
hard.
mean, I was going to save it for you, but I mean, I figured today was
It's a maw. We might as well get rid of it. You know,
Yeah. Orifice that big.
Quinn, where did you get that?
I've been holding it for a while.
Was that just some rations that expired?
I mean, yeah. Sometimes you don't want to eat that weird moldy shit.
Was that milk?
Yeah, it was actually yogurt. Turns out, you let it go for long enough. And then,
It goes past the kefir stage and right into that. Huh?
yeah. It goes.
The demons of curdling got to it.
Curdle demon. You don't fuck with a curdle demon.
So the maw's dead. What do you want to do now?
The light still, the oil slick light still shines from within it. Still drawing down from the stars.
Okay. We gotta
I'm
delve
happy with my star metal. Who wants this one?
I mean, I do, honestly. If we're just gonna talk about it like that, I would like that one.
Like, if we're just gonna be open.
If we're going for transparency, I very much want that.
I think Harmug should totally get a slice of this.
Yeah.
It's our wretched regent. Go ahead.
Thank you, actually.
Okay, wait.
Can someone hold the other side of this noose, and I'm just gonna put it around my waist and just sort of like
we support you.
I
Thank
would,
you.
but I got this.
It's a perfect belay hook. What are you talking about?
It's honestly great for this. I don't know what it would be really.
I mean, I'll hook it in and see how far we can.
That's great. I mean, that's all I can ask for, really. So
I'm gonna try to get one of these teeth.
Yas Queen, go.
The maw has gigantic teeth, like a huge friend, like Totoro.
I mean, there's some amazing teeth here in this maw, like at the surface that are.
And it's dead, so we can make jewelry out of it.
Yeah, you could pluck those teeth right out with the right.
Where's
size
my hammer?
pliers.
Where's my hammer? I seem to have misplaced
Just smash that hammer.
All right, so you're descending into the maw.
I'm gonna descend down. I'm assuming that it's steep enough that I need some kind of support.
Yes. You go down.
Yas Queen, we support you.
The darkness of the maw, and below is a quiet, warm space with walls of pulsating flesh. A tunnel that you find descends into darkness from which no sound is heard. 10 meters below, growing from a wall, is a heart coated with poison that beats no longer. The heart looks similar in some ways to the material of the fallen stars, but it seems to have been destroyed and is now inert.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
How's it going down there, my liege?
I'm gonna kill you. I think I'm gonna kill you. Maybe.
Godwin takes the rope from Grin and tosses it into the pit.
What the fuck is this doing here?
You are now
He's
trapped
my
in
friend.
the pit.
This is...
What do you guys on the surface do?
Matchman, what are you doing?
She was going to kill my friend. I couldn't let her do that.
I mean,
She wasn't actually going to kill them. We're a family.
I'm really not so sure. Okay, one that is badly false.
Look, this is weird.
I mean, we're not like a nuclear family, like the expected family. It's more like a found family.
Right, it's a chosen family. I understand, but
He has my back and I have his back.
right?
Not that.
Come on, Hook brother.
And I have Grin's back, and I.
Come on.
Okay, Armug, are you really gonna kill Grin if we get you out of the pit?
No.
Good enough for me. Let's do it.
That's not a lie.
Yeah.
She sounded extremely sincere, and everybody knows that nobility always tells the truth.
I mean,
That's like a fact about nobles.
Okay, Kilnock, your eyes roll into the back of your head, and you have a vision.
Ooh.
You have felt this before. This is when a misery occurs. This is what brings the world closer to apocalypse. A psalm sounds in your head.
Give it to me,
The
bitch.
lyre, Ark, shall make knots of the hearts of men, sundering the strongest of bonds. You feel that the prophecy is now one step closer to its ultimate destructive conclusion, thanks to this betrayal.
I scream into the sky, just end me already, you cowards!
All right, so that is the end of the adventure.
Yeah.
However, I would love to have an epilogue where you all describe over the next few hours and days and weeks what happens to your character. So, who wants to start? You guys can decide what order to go in.
I think we have a sit down. Me, Godvin, and Grin discussed if we should help our wretched region out of the maw.
I think we do end up helping her. It's a super complicated affair involving like long ropes made of the rags that we're clothed in, and then we lower the crossbow down, and she ties the rope to a crossbow bolt, and then shoots it back up, and then like climbs.
Me and
back
Grin
up.
are hooked together and
It's like
lowered.
It's like several hours. There's a whole vet quest involved.
Super complicated.
And the whole thing.
Get her out of the pit.
The whole
Grin,
thing
Godvin,
definitely.
all three of us must prostrate.
And
Very sorry. It was a momentary urge. It was a misery. It was not our fault. It was the prophecy coming true. And now we only have a few more weeks of reality before it tears apart and we all die.
Harmog pulls herself out finally, hefting a giant sharp tooth like a lance under one arm, and then stabs Grin in the back with it.
Yep. Yeah, that was
Never
that was
betray me.
As you were out, and I was like, well, you see, my lord, here's how I think royalty should work from now on. There should be more of a parliamentary system.
I guess I kick Harmug back into the pit.
You're gonna lose this tooth, buddy.
Nice
Say goodbye.
It's total treasure of the Sierra Madre. There's only the two of you left.
Yeah.
All right, and so we pull back out to see this doomed world, the stars falling more and more often, the basilisks resigned to their fate, and humanity
How do I balk myself
reveling
out of existence?
in its final moments as everyone dies and the dark consumes the dark of MÖRK Borg.
Hey, at least I bonked myself before the basilisk could take me.
Thank you, everybody.
Grin.
That was fun.
perfect.
As fuck.
That was so much fun.
Oh my god, that was great, guys.
Oh, this is my favorite game.
All
love
right, so
Borg
cheers,
Borg.
everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you to Alexei. Thank you to Jess. Thank you to Devon. Thank you to Marcus for an amazing game. I'm Marty Caplan. I'm the executive producer of Midway Tabletop. We have a lot more of this kind of weirdness coming. The next up is Tuesday for Eternium Road, episode 8. Marcus, if that is true, where we're going to see some more patriarchy smashing, and always good. And then next week we can expect some more secrets revealed, where we'll talk about this game for folks who want to show up. We'll talk about Eternium Road, and we'll probably have another one of these shadow stories that I will be running that is based in 1968 Summer of Love, where we learn about why you don't want to take the brown acid. In a little game, Delta Green game called Death of Hippie. Anyways, thank you all. If you guys have any last words, please go around and say them.
Happy birthday, Marcus.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
Fucking happy birthday. God damn it, Mr.
I sent you to
Evildoer.
paradise.
It was
buddy.
my birthday a week and a half ago too.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
look at all the
so many
birthdays going
All the
around.
birthdays.
I'll tease my thing that's
Ow.
coming up
Yes.
in the unspecified future
Yes.
for Midway Tabletop. We're going to be playtesting the very first playtest of a game that I'm writing called Savage Beasts,
Yeah.
which is about monstrous music school students. So look
yeah.
forward to that. It's a hack of Monster Hearts, and I think it's going to be really fun.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, Alexei is so amazing. That'll be a shadow story coming up soon.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's a fun. I'm really pleased with it. So
I saw Avery Alder at what's it called, Big Bad Con last year. I wanted to go talk to her, but I was embarrassed and I didn't.
She's a famous.
Yeah, she's famous. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, folks.
Mhm.
Thanks to John Eternal for almost killing me.
Yeah, right.
And then
Killed you for a second.
And then Jess for eventually killing me.
You're
Because I have
Yay!
one hit point.
Yeah, that fall, you're not gonna survive that shit.
Guys, I have
Black
to say, I'm
heart.
so impressed at the party dynamics that we managed to come up with like these like goofy, weird ass characters. And by the end, I really was like, oh no, I feel for this like betrayal, treason.
Awesome. So yes, thank you so much for the MÖRK BORG cult and their team. We ran a sort of totally revised version of the Death Ziggurat as this Chöronzön run, and look forward to more.
Can I do a plug
tuned.
before we go?
Oh yeah.
What's that? Yes.
Oh yeah, it's not brutal at all, but check out my band, the Y-Axes. It's like synthy pop rock, but if this was too much brutal for you and you need like a nice dessert, go check out my band, the Y-Axes.
Where can we find them?
Everywhere. theyAxes.bandcamp.com. We're on Twitter under that name. We're on Instagram under the name, Spotify, whatever, everything.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, cool. So we will see you all soon on another Midway Tabletop. In the meantime, we will say goodbye and see you later in the shadows.
MÖRK BORG.
Star metal for Grin Godwin.
Star metal for Grin and Godwin.
Star metal.
All right. Laters, y'all.
Later.
Guys, that